What's up, everyone? This is Dalton. Oh, there it goes. What's up, everyone? This is Dalton Adult 95 with another one of these monthly recaps. So, keeping up with what I said last time, we're doing just another, again, brief recap of the month. A lot of these things we've already known about, but we'll just go through some in-hand images. There's been some newer stuff popping up, as well as giving the latest numbers on the Hasbro Blaukaiser, and we'll be doing our tier list of the Legacy Trilogy. I'm going to be doing mine live. Poor Alan here did his this morning, last minute. I feel so bad because it's 225 figures.
The list
that's all the ones that I saved. I should have, there's some I could have done separate, but they were just included with it, like Peepo and Boater from Deathsaurus, but didn't include those. I didn't include Holly and was it Holly and Fire?
Yeah.
So I didn't include those, but to go ahead and round things off, Alan, where can we find you? And what'd you get this week? Just do it all in one go.
Okay, so you can find me here on YouTube at Werewolf Finder for my toy reviews and Werewolf Finder Gaming, where we have moved on from the Transformers the game, and we're currently streaming Transformers Revenge of the Fallen.
Oof.
So going from the game to the Revenge of the Fallen is actually a much better time.
I'm just talking about Revenge of the Fallen in general.
Oh yeah, no, wait, I'm trying to get the other thing around. No, that's actually the right thing. But it's the game so far has been a lot more forgiving than the OG Transformers the game was. But what I got this week is not in yet. I haven't gotten too many Transformer things since the last podcast. I got my Ramjet in.
Nice. Real quick, are the wings painted or are they molded in red?
Let's see. I actually have them right here beside me. They're painted.
Damn.
They are painted. They are painted black plastic.
I wish they would have done it with red plastic to match up with Dirge, since Dirge had the molded yellow wings.
Yeah. What I'm guessing is that it was part of the runner.
Yeah.
Because like the it looks like it's the same plastic as like the thrusters, the rest of the black plastic that isn't painted, essentially.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing all, at least on production wise, that's all the same mold. But yeah, it's my first Conehead, classic Clonehead.
Just call him Beldar.
My first Conehead was technically Cloud Cover. I had Thrust for 2 weeks, then I sold it, and now I feel stupid because that guy goes for like $100 out of box.
Well, I mean, there's a possibility we could see him again in Studio Series.
Please.
Hopefully, in more cartoon colors with the more gray face instead of, yeah,
or at least a decent re-release like they have been doing with everything else.
Yeah.
Because he really needs it, especially because if the current trend continues of them listening to the fans and re-releasing more rare figures, then yeah, I would love to see them re-release us. But the other thing that I got, I think, is actually let me check the tracking, because I know if it is true, it probably would come in after we get done recording.
Oh no.
Okay, no, it's still in North Carolina, but I got a Double Dealer back.
Oh, sweet.
Just gotta wait for him to come in, but yeah, he's been one of those that, like, as a toy, I like that kind of like playability he has. Going from two different alt modes, a tentacle third mode with his missile launching, and I even have his little buddies.
Oh, you have Scar and
Knock?
What's the name? Yeah, Knock and Scar. There you go.
Yeah, I bought that 4-pack a long time ago, and I originally had Double Dealer, and they were just chilling out in their compartments in him, and I can't, and I sold them as part of the move, and I'm like, I'm trying to get all that stuff back. So someone was like, "Hey, I need to sell some things," and he was like, "Hey, I'll sell you a double dealer complete for 45 shipped."
Not bad.
Yeet. Huh?
I said not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad. Like I was like, shit. Give me a day.
Yeah.
Because he caught me right as bills were starting to process. I'm like, oh no, I want to. And,
Yeah.
and the second they
Just
got
love
processed,
that.
yeah, and the second the bills got done processing, I threw the money at him. I was like, yeah, just send me the thing. The only other Transformers related item I got was the strategy guide for Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen, but that's it because with 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 the HasLab coming around the corner,
And in the first
no,
wave of
Age of the Primes.
and Studio Series, it's
Oh
gonna be an
no!
expensive couple months.
Almost forgot. I did get one big item in Masterpiece Barricade.
Oh yeah, I saw you were posting about that in our Telegram group.
Yeah. Do like I already pre-ordered / bought him already, but then playing my time playing with him in the Transformers the game made me want more barricades. And I forgot how much I like that design.
I mean, it's one of the better of the first movie designs, especially for the Decepticons, because all the Decepticons are just spindly bags of knives.
Oh,
Except for Brawl.
definitely. Well, I mean, like if you think about it this way too, because if you think about this really quick, the his design's that cool because he's the first Transformer you get to see clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do see Blackout, but we see him in flashes. Like we see an arm, we see other things.
Or it's at night with the explosions in the background.
Yeah, and he's the first one we actually get to see clearly. Going, oh, this guy. Oh, okay, these things are real. And so yeah, his design had to definitely stand out, and it does. So now I just need to try to get Megatron and Megatron, Blackout, and Brawl, and then all my Decepticons will be movie Decepticons will be done.
Wow.
Other than that, I'm kind of light. That's it.
Real quick before I take my turn, what's going on, Daniel? He says, speaking of video games, have you heard about Hasbro made a partnership with the developer Saber Interactive that works on the Warhammer games? Yeah, I heard about that. I think I've got it somewhere in the news, but if not, well, there you go. But you can find me everywhere at Deltinian95. As far as stuff I got in, the only thing, well, I got two things, but I'm debating. I need to figure out soon if I'm going to send it back or not because my time is running out and they want to charge me to return it. But I got the first thing I got was I finally, after being stuck and confiscated from customs, I finally got my Super Mode Starscream from Armada. So finally got that. The video just went up on Wednesday. But the thing I'm trying to return is Missing Link Bumblebee. It charged when I didn't want to, but now there's like, oh, well, you have to pay the shipping to return it. So I'm debating on if it's really going to be worth it to just return it or not.
Where'd you buy it from?
Pulse.
Well,
their real name is going to be in Wave 3 of Age of the Primes, Flatline. Because I don't really care much for their customer service.
Oh no, yeah, the customer service is basically it's a lot of their customer service. Yeah, they just look at you and go, "Oh well."
Well, Daniel, I don't think they're going to completely give up on making toys because it's still their number one thing, and a lot of their brands are still selling. I think they're just going to put a little bit more focus on games, so it's going to be probably more 50-50.
To be fair, like oh my goodness, as my brain just went like topic relevancy, because when you think about it like this, way, the 2010s Hasbro was doing a good job focusing on both on toys and on video games. They were say what they want, what do you want about the quality of some of them, but they were pumping out at least a video game once every other, either was it from 2009 to 2014? They were pumping out a Transformers game every year.
Mm-hmm.
They were pumping out they were pumping out Magic the Gathering games every year. As much as I mean, they normalized that now, but what's the other one? They did pump out a couple. They pump out like a metric ton of My Little Pony mobile games. So they like whoever was in charge of that was doing good job was doing a good job in cooperation with game developers to pump out this stuff.
Well, I think that's what they need to do is put some of their other brands into actual like AAA video games. Like I would love a GI Joe like current gen console game. Like that would be awesome. Just playing as either a Joe or member of Cobra, or like I know it's weird, but like a Nerf video game would be cool. Or even with some of their licensed stuff like Star Wars and Marvel. Like do some more partnering with the.
Star Wars is kind of iffy because
Lucas Games or Lucasfilm.
No, it's not. It's Disney controls master rights for the Star Wars video games, and Lucasfilm / art is there, but not there at the same time. They're no longer a sold and it's a solitary entity. They're now they are now part of Disney. But EA had exclusive video game rights there for a hot minute, and when that basically melted in their hands because they were just being greedy as hell, Disney went, we're now going to be working on games by case basis. I heard Outlaws wasn't bad. It just got a lot of flack at first. What was it? No, Star Wars actually had a good number of games recently. They had the Jedi Survivor.
Yeah, Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor.
Yeah. What else was there? Jedi Fallen Survivor, Jedi Outlaws wasn't bad. See, but at the same time, like we also got kind of spoiled at the beginning of the 2000s where they had a Star Wars game like every 6 months.
Yeah, between Force Unleashed and then Battlefront,
or some kind of movie tie-in spin-off, like the was it like Pod Races or Jedi Battles or Jedi Knights and
Lego Star Wars. Yeah, the Clone or the Attack of the Clones video game.
Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith, the actual movie tie-in games. We were spoiled because like they were trying to get as many games out there as possible, but they are also contracting a lot of developers. But like Nerf could be a potential. We technically did get a Dungeons and Dragons game.
With, Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, and that won so many awards. It's just a case of like we had to find that right development team who had that right vision that can just Lorraine Studios for Dungeons and Dragons, High Moon Studios for Transformers. We just need that right development team that can hit that bullseye for GI Joe. Like, do you want GI Joe to be more tactical, like a Ghost Recon team, or do you want it to be like the first 2 Gears of Wars, where it's kind of like you kind of do like a remote squad type of situation? It's still a third person shooter.
That's where it falls into weirdness, or it'd probably be some sort of battle royale like Fortnite and Apex and Overwatch.
Oh no, I wouldn't want any of those. Like, believe it or not, I kind of see GI Joe being more tactical.
Like COD?
No. Like XCOM.
I have no idea what that is.
Basically, it's a top-down tactical game where you
like a RTS.
Yeah. Oh, kind of.
I'd rather be like a first or third person type of deal. They could do multiple games. Like they could do an RTS and FPS.
Yeah, that's where Ghost Recon would come in for GI Joe, because Ghost Recon you would have a squad of X amount of people behind fighting beside you, and you give various commands like go over here, shoot this person, heal this person, stuff like that. The same thing with like Mass Effect. Mass Effect had kind of the same system, but it was a little bit too broad after a certain point because it was either attack, defend, go here, and just stay here. But Ghost Recon had a little bit more detail in their stuff. But yeah, we definitely need a we definitely like Hasbro getting to video games is not a bad thing if they keep with their toys, because the toys still sell. They still do gangbusters. Marvel still
Well, yeah,
sells.
I was gonna say like the quarterly thing from last year came in, and Transformers did exceptionally well.
Yeah. It's just and not to mention they still have board games too. And then they have digital version of those board games, and those still do well. So the current CEO saying, "Hey, we need to focus more on Hasbro video games." When you take a step back and look at the Hasbro video games that they've been pumping out for the past 8-7 years, the dude has a point, because the two Transformers games that have came out since like 2015 has only been Earthspark Expeditions and Galactic Trials, both very just so they're just so boring video games. Like, why do we have these?
Yeah,
I played and beaten Earthspark Expedition. You can definitely tell the development on that was rushed. They do character assassination to like 3 characters. All they knew about the character is that they look like this. They're supposed to act this way, and that's it. They don't actually stay true to their characters as the characters as well. Unless they're a meathead, the me stomp everything. Grr! If it's not a meathead, then they're just like, I am bot person B. I am the customizer of this game. Please enter your credits here to give you a new tailpipe color. No, seriously, that's an actual thing in that game. You just change the tailpipe color, the smoke that comes out of your tailpipe. That's it. And yeah, I can definitely see why they want to focus more on video games, because those 2 games, and then the cancellation of Reactivate has just been like, you had potential with that game, but then
there's just that whole thing with splash damage too, like a bunch of scams, I guess, or something. But anyways, can we move on, because we got a lot of stuff to get through, plus the tier list. I hate to cut off, but we're starting to go off onto a tangent.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's turn this into a 3-hour. Here we go.
Also, Daniel said, also the cancellation of Star Wars Battlefront 3, like it leaked recently. I can't get the idea. It never happened. Why it never happened? No, dude, we know. The bad part is a lot of people are just now talking about it, but we've known about Battlefront 3 for years at this point. We knew about Battlefront 3 when the reboot Battlefront got released. We've known about it for that long. It's just that a lot of people are just now starting to cover it for some odd reason.
Huh.
Yeah. Voyager, Heatwave. Oh, I didn't see these.
Okay, so moving on now.
I was just replying to Daniel.
I know, I'm just trying to get things moving. Yeah, so Mark Mayer posted this about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, just shortly after MegaCon. But yeah, we got our behind the scenes images of Heatwave, and he does look better than the renders and the at show pictures.
When hey kids, this is what happens when you actually get someone who knows how to take a picture.
Yeah.
Like, they are translating the rescue bots so well into this unification style.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are complaining about the sides here, like not actually being his arms, but come on, I mean, you're seriously expecting giant hands like this?
No, because they're expecting it to be just like the toy from back in the day,
very thin.
Yeah, but no, like they captured that style for rescue bots, and they translated to the unification style so well.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it really makes me excited to see them to bring. I know they brought medics already technically, but they were just a straight up repaint of Crankcase. But
Yeah,
no,
but
yeah,
it worked.
it worked. But I want the rest. Give me the rest of the base Rescue Bot squad in this
Yeah, we
style.
just need Boulder and Blades.
Yeah. Because
But yeah, they still look good.
because I can definitely tell Chase was meant to be Cliff Jumper first, and they just
Yeah.
and they did the backwards retool first. But still, Chase still wears that mold really good.
It's just the stupid brackets behind his arms.
That's it. That's the only bad thing about that mold is the back kibble, and even then it's minion skull. I still need that bulkhead mold.
Well, you're gonna be getting it soon.
Yeah.
Moving on from that, we got behind the scenes of Skybite, and the more I see him, the more I'm excited to get him.
Bro, like as soon as they told me that he was posable in shark mode, I'm like sold. Just take my money. Like I don't even have to wait for this dude. They knew what they were doing with him. They were cooking with this dude.
Oh yeah, I really hope we get Cyber Shark as a select release or something in the future.
Oh yeah. I had that mold for the longest times until I had to do a massive clear out of my collection. So
What, the original?
Yeah.
I had him too. I think I sold him a couple years ago. But yeah, people are still trying to say that this one is better, and no. This thing was basically just a skeleton with a few parts added to it. Like, this thing was not good. He had the always curling arm, no wrist articulation. Shark mode was just stuck in that pose.
Stuck in mid Free Willy pose.
Yeah, taken from the screenshot of him jumping out over the sunset.
Yeah, but still, but a case of like he's now posable in shark mode.
Mm-hmm.
People, that is phenomenal.
Yeah, the only thing he's missing is a Predacon symbol right there on his center laser.
Yeah.
Which is weird because they made him a Decepticon for the toy line, so I don't know why they did that unless because of IDW.
Probably because of IDW, and I don't think there is a technical Predacon in the current line.
I mean, there is in Studio Series if you look at the instructions for Hatchet.
What? Did he have a Predacon symbol?
He has a Predacon symbol on his instructions, and his box says 34 or something like, or 94.
Okay, I have to go pick one. I have to go pick up a hatchet. Like my store just got into hatchets. I should probably go pick one up.
Now we've already, of course, seen this figure, but these are some in-hand images. So I mean, we could be seeing these processing within the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, but at the same time, thanks to these more in-person looks, he looks a lot cleaner.
Yeah, and with the way his head's shaped, I've heard a lot of people compare him to Kiadi Mundi from Star Wars.
Which one's that one?
The Jedi Master with the really tall head.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Kiadi Mundi.
I am not good with the Star Wars. Like, is it a main character?
I'm not an expert either. I just know a few of them, especially the Jedi Masters, and then the whole skit with Jarl Poof in Robot Chicken. Yeah, I still really love this vehicle mode. I hope they do them in the cartoon colors.
Ooh.
With like the dark blue and orange.
Yeah. I also saw that he can do a flight mode too.
Yeah. And we got
this asshole.
Big old bag of Bellends.
This mother right here. But no, but yeah, he's like he is wearing his Voyager class. Like you can see him and just how how thicker in parts he is.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm saying that with at minus. Well, first off, minus the wings.
Yeah,
but
the wings are the lower part of the wings are the worst part. The upper ones are fine, but
yeah. I'm guessing the lower parts must do something because they have extra parts in them. It looks like they can fold. Oh, because they collapse. Oh, okay.
Into the jet mode that he never turned into in the movie.
He did once.
Nope.
He didn't?
Nope. Not once.
I thought
He was always flying around with his leg boosters. He was always kind of flying around like this.
I thought he turned into his jet when he went to go meet the Quintessons.
Nope.
Huh.
He only transformed his legs.
Huh. I need to go back. I need to go back and watch both Sonic 3 and Transformers 1 because Sonic 3 just got added like a few days ago.
Oh, to Paramount?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it wasn't coming out till March.
Oh no, it was a surprise thing. They're like, and Sonic 3 drops on Paramount Plus tomorrow, and this happened like on the 18th. So yeah.
God, they all look so good. And then Alita comes out in Wave 2, I think, along with
Bumblebee,
well, I think it's in here in the listings, but yeah, there's all that for Sentinel. Try to lightning around some of these.
I legit can't wait for Arachnid as well.
Got our Gamer Edition Ironhide, which aside from the chest and the shoulders and head is just a repaint of Ratchet. And these one guys I've been watching for news, they still don't see, or they keep denying the fact that Ironhide and Ratchet had the axe. He did have the axe. It was a melee weapon.
Give me this, man. Give me this figure. We have been waiting for so long. And not to mention, this mold is already so damn good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just look at that chunky van mode.
Oh. When's the last time we were excited about a Voyager like this?
I mean, there's been quite a few Voyagers I've been excited for.
But I mean, like I think it's also the buildup that I think what it is that a lot of us video game fans have been dying for his figure. You know.
Oh yeah,
And then when both him and Ratchet come out and it's justified that it's probably one of the better versions of all the figures. It's just like it's so like affirming and all that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't wait for this, man. This dude will go. It already has a space reserve. Like I already have a spot for him just already opened up. Just wait for him to assume it.
Yeah, we did get some pictures of the Galaxy Defenders Wave 2. So these are the smaller blockies figures.
Oh, these things a little. I'm guessing like these are like a $5 blind box or something.
I think so. Like they're the mini ones, and I can't find the images, but apparently you can make Devastator out of all the vehicle mode.
Yeah.
But this set includes a Shattered Glass Ironhide and Bumblebee, which is just bug bite colors. We got this one here, which is probably Cyberverse Bumblebee with the wings, the shield, and the sword.
And they just gave him a G1 head?
And yeah, G1 head and feet. But then you got Coordination Starscream, Standard Starscream.
I'm guessing the coordination must be the chase.
Do it.
I'm guessing the coordination must be the chase.
Probably. Because the pictures here show regular and then more shiny versions, so yeah.
Yeah.
We got Golden Lagoon, Soundwave. Of course, Wheeljack and Inferno, Vehicle Mode, Bumblebee, Magnus. So, there's that.
Is it a pre-order listing? Oh, no.
Yeah, these are the Takara pre-order images, so I'll just kind of quickly go through these. Cannot wait for the robots. I don't care what anyone says. I just hope Nanef or someone makes the Rolls-Royce chest from the Aerial Assault episode for Slingshot here.
Oh, I bet you there's already people already designing it.
Well, I mean, they got to get their hands on the mold first to get the dimensions of the tabs, but yeah. I can see Nanef doing it super quick because it's just one piece.
Yeah. I can see them.
One piece.
The One Piece is real. I can already see them kind of like guesstimating how much it is. Like they already probably have the CAD, and once they get the figure in hand, they'll just like, oh, it's just minor adjustments in here.
I mean, they probably got just the base design ready. They just need to add the tabs.
Yeah. Because what was it? How fast have we seen like add-on or gap filler?
Oh yeah, like Utopia or Tim Hedda. Yeah.
Like, DNA, all within like a month of the figure coming out, in hand, mind you. They're already like, we already we're already in production.
I cannot wait for these aerial bots. They're such an improvement over the Combiner Wars ones. Like even regarding the issues of Slingshot with his skinny arms, no wrists, and big heels.
For like, I don't mind all of that. My criticism comes with that stumpy nose cone.
Yeah, well, I mean that fits with his jet mode. He's a Harrier jet. It's just the very thick fuselage around the engine. Like if it didn't stick out here so far, it wouldn't look so bad.
Yeah, I mean, you can kind of see where the jet engines are supposed to be right beside the cockpit.
Yeah, the intake.
Yeah. But at the same time, it's like but it has to be toyified, and it has to do what it has to do. So that what comes up, like, I can see what they're trying to do, but it looks goofy.
It'd be a stupid little extra piece, but I would love to see someone for this slot right here make the little the VTOL nozzles for the Harrier.
Ooh, yeah.
Have them on a little swivel. But yeah, Air Raid looks fantastic. Of course, super excited for the Constructicons. I cannot wait for these.
Oh, same.
Like seeing them side by side with the Command Wars ones, it's a much more appealing shade of green instead of the weird yellowish green of the Command Wars. Like, even disregarding the issues with Bone Crusher, I mean, someone could easily make new arms with a flip out wrist.
Yeah.
That way they don't look so stumpy. Because that's the biggest problem I have with them is the stumpy arms.
Fair. Very fair.
Prime, yeah, he looks fine. I don't know if I'm going to keep my pre-order or not.
Weirdly enough, I've gotten more sold on him I've gotten more sold on him when I see him as a display piece with Devastator.
Well, I get that. It's just some of the design elements and just the lack of paint.
Yeah. This is definitely we're trying something new for the sake of trying something new. So we're not just re-releasing the same 3 molds all over again.
Yeah, and compared to something like this, I don't even care for these last 2 movies, but I cannot wait for this figure.
Oh yes, oh yeah, and the fact that they actually gave us like the designs on the back,
yeah,
and everything. I know we can't see me in these pictures, but yeah.
Of course, B127 is a little bit thick in robot mode compared to his Prime Changer, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Of course, Ironhide, already discussed him.
Mm-hmm.
Prima. Yeah, there's the flight mode. Oop, there we go.
Insert Jetson's hover.
That Prima sword is just amazing. I love the Matrix. It's basically the Star Saber. But yeah, it looks like it might separate from here at the hilt, so that might go into those rumors of the combining weapons.
Yeah, because it looks like a separate piece.
Of course, Megatronus, I am so stoked for him.
Same.
And still to this day, someone was trying to... it was in our group chat. They were trying to say that this is a retool of Siege Megatron. Like, no. Just look at him. There's nothing between him and Megatron. Like Siege Megatron. And still people saying that this could be retooled into Studio Series Megatron. I just don't see it. And even Evan said it's not going to happen.
Dude,
I'm going to believe the toy designer over, you just speculating.
I honestly don't know what people are thinking when they say he's a retool of Armada Megatron, because like he's clearly not. The dude is
a Siege Megatron.
A Siege Megatron? No.
Yeah, he's a way bigger mold, completely new transformation.
Yeah. They're not going to give Fallen, one of the most important characters in Transformers fiction ever, a repaint. The repaint treatment. Yeah.
Speaking of repaints, here we got Nuclear Quest Super Convoy. He's up for pre-order, $265. I'll just wait for the Fire Guts repaint. Like, that's the one I'm going to wait to get for this mold.
The weird part is, I kind of weirdly want the Masterpiece of the regular version, only because technically it was my first Optimus Prime toy, was Power Master Prime.
Huh.
Yeah. Now, as of right now, I only own half of that figure. I only own the trailer.
Oh, God.
Well, that's because the figure itself, the peg for the trailer hitch broke in his legs. One of his legs broke off, so he has a weird broken unileg. I ended up losing half of the pieces. And where did the robot mode go? I have no idea.
Yeah, there you got Haikyuu. And I cannot wait for this. I can't wait for the regular version of Rathalos Prime, but this is the silver one. Probably going to be more of a Nemesis Prime.
Talk about timing too. They're showing this off right before Wilds comes out. That was great marketing on their end.
Yeah. God, it looks so good. And it's still crazy that this is an AirRaiser heavy partial.
Yeah. The fact that they managed to do that, like it's a sword and shield and it's a charged sword at the same time, it's like you guys got some of your good best designers on this stuff to help make this collab work.
All right, so Hasbro's doing a little, I guess, a weekly thing of meet the members of Lyle Kaiser. They started off with Leozak, alt mode Jet, chest animal lion, animal chest mode blaster, upper head and torso, or head and upper torso. So again, some of the same images.
Yeah, I mean, coming from Hasbro, you have to think like, how old's Victory?
It's going to be 30 years old here in a couple of years.
And then my second question is, when did those DVDs go out of print?
I didn't even know there were DVDs for it.
Shout Factory. Shout Factory made DVDs of all the Japanese series of like Headmasters, Victory, and Galaxy Force. Was it Galaxy Force? I can't remember what the other one is. There was 3 of them.
Super God Master Force?
Yeah. And like for a while you could buy them for $20 a pop.
Huh.
Victory is now $200.
So this popped up, was it last week, I think? Yeah. Falcon's Hanger showing off some Studio Series and Legacy stuff. But you can see right here with our reissue of Jazz and then Elita 1. So for that wave, our next deluxe is Starscream from Transformers 1. I want to get that. I don't want to have Steve Buscemi sign it. Then, of course, Devastation Prime, reissue Grimlock.
That's a Studio Series Thundercracker.
That is Gamer Edition Thundercracker. Yes, it is.
I think that's new as well.
Yep.
That wasn't officially announced either.
Nope. B127, Q, Scrapper. We got our look here at Alchemist Prime, aka McAdam.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Yep. And then
that was the picture. That was the picture I saw. Was the Onyx Prime
full Centaur mode?
Yeah, because we all know that these are based off their toys, so this is basically our first big look at them.
Yeah, better look at Alchemist. He's got the little mustache and the goggles.
What's
interested to see what his weapons combine into.
Oh, okay. Because like I really like that. I do really like that rumor that their weapons can combine, because every time you do see any kind of promo pics of them, all the weapons are glowing.
Yeah.
And on top of that, not just their weapons are glowing, but there's some kind of weapon profile on the back of each one of their boxes. And I know that's supposed to be a gimmick behind all the primes. They're supposed to have all their own artifact, but I mean, like, I am a big sucker for combiners, and even a more big sucker of like Power Ranger weapons of like all of our weapons combined form this really cool, awesome thing. And that would be an awesome like bow tie on collecting all the primes, that all their stuff can combine into some like really super massive weapon, as a way of saying thank you for collecting them all.
I mean, we'll have half the primes this year alone, because we're getting 13 with Star Optimus. We're getting these 3. Megatronus, that makes 5. Onyx is 6. Alphatron is 7. And then we're getting a Micronus. So we're going to have 8 of the 13 primes this year. So next year we'll get, I don't know if they're going to reissue Vector Prime or if they're going to do something different with him. Nexus Prime, Liege Maximo, Amalgamus, and Quintus.
Give us a more chunkier, a more bulked out. Actually, I would like to see more. I would like to see a Vector Prime redo.
Yeah,
because like I think I told you, and I told this stream before, is like it's kind of a neat headcanon that the Vector Prime that we got was a Vector Prime much earlier in his timeline.
Oh yeah.
Like it just fits so well with that version of him.
Mm-hmm. And then here's what I would love to get if I could get the funds for it. But
hey,
this is MMC Tyrantron, heavily shares some engineering and parts with their Optispexes, aka their highly posable Stormbringer Optimus.
Yeah.
But this is also Stormbringer Megatron. So.
Oh, hey, Watermelon Cat's in chat. Hey, how you doing, man? He's one of my frequent watchers on my channel.
Oh, cool. He's got his Marvel-inspired helmet there. Maybe his minor helmet. I don't know. I don't know much about this point in the comics for him, but just it's an awesome design.
Anything before issue 50 of the IDW stuff, I have no idea. You're talking gibberish to me.
This is what I could see Megatronus being retooled into, is Stormbringer Megatron.
Yeah.
Like he's got a lot of those same designs of Megatronus Prime, aka the Fallen. So yeah, there you got the black helmet, sharing. It's just the same 3 faceplates. You just get a new helmet.
Yeah.
Tank mode, it's all right. It's a little jank, but it's Cybertronian. But you can see they have the same thighs, the same forearms and hands. So it's a very heavy remold. And there he is with the original Tyrantron they released. I would love to see them reissue this. But yeah, so there's that. Toy Fair is going to be happening next weekend. I'm not sure what time the Transformers stuff is happening. I know it's on the 1st, but no idea what time. We might be doing a stream for that Saturday, depending on the time, or the following weekend.
Yeah.
So we'll keep you all informed on that.
I really do hope it happens. What is the first?
First is a Saturday.
Is it Saturday? Okay.
Yeah.
Michael Hack. Well, hey, welcome. Welcome.
Some more in-hand images, Age of the Primes, Slingshot and Air Raid. The more I see them, the more I'm excited. Of course, we got first 2 Constructicons, so yeah, people are already getting these overseas.
Yeah.
Of course, PvP already has a few of these.
Oh, I mean, it's at this point it's expected.
Yeah.
PvP already has one. It's like, yeah, of course he already has one.
Of course, in-hand images of Red Alert. Again, the more I see him, the more I'm excited to get him, because our 3 main Autobots.
Yeah, complete the opening cast of Autobots.
Yeah, we just need our other 2 Decepticons.
Just Demolisher and Cyclonus, yeah. Yo, let those be surprise reveals next weekend.
No, they'll probably be for year 2 of Age of the Primes. I could see Cyclonus being a Voyager, same with Demolisher.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's those. So Yellow Park is doing, I can't remember what it's for. It's just a transparent version of Optimus. So no metal parts.
Okay.
Hey, clear toys sell.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I was looking at a clear version of the latest Sentai season from Japan. Because it was looking really good as like it's a clear version of the model kit. So it wasn't the actual like DX big toy. It's just a smaller model kit. But it had everything from the show. It had all the power ups, the upgrades, the little weapons, accessories that the Megazords use, and I was like, ooh, yeah, this looks pretty good.
Here's Mark Willis with some more air raid images.
Okay, does this guy work at Hasbro?
Yeah, he's one of the design team.
Oh, okay. So yeah, he definitely knows how to pose everything.
He's the one who usually seems like he's had a few hits of the Devil's Lettuce before he started.
Oh, this is the same dude?
Yeah, it's.
Oh, okay. Okay, I thought this was the other guy. This was the more. I was like, hey guys, if you're watching, I'm sorry if I describe you like this, but I thought he's the more nerdy one, the more slimmer
No,
guy.
that's Evan.
Okay.
Yeah, Mark does a lot of is like the main designer for Legacy and Age of the Primes. Evan's more on the side of Studio Series.
Okay.
And I think they both work together with collab stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because I remember Mark mentioning that when he was talking about the Knight Rider collab.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can take off the tail fins to be like a little shield or blade.
Ooh. Playability.
Super posable too. I cannot wait to see what he does with the photos for Slingshot.
The dude is like just a couple of degrees away of doing the Van Damme splits, you know?
Mm-hmm.
With the angel
right
tilts.
Let's put them between two Optimus Primes.
Boy, no, this is right. This is right. You get a rolled up newspaper and start batting Hasbro. No, go forward one.
Great. Oh,
that one. That
already,
right. No,
already closed the tab.
Oh, okay. I'm watching the YouTube stream. Yeah, it's hey, we need new blast effects.
Right, this one or the next one?
The air raid one. Oh my bad. Yeah, that one. It's like it's like you see the blast effects he uses on the plane. Hold on, let me go back to I'm in the back room. That
right here.
Yeah. Oh, those are the same ones we've been using. Okay, they're just
those are Skylinks.
Okay, there's a couple.
And then Jetfire, and then these are a mix of I think the Hot Shot pack and the pink ones I think are from
that one that had a bunch of pink and neon green.
The Rack the Night.
Yeah. Like I love that they gave us just nothing but a bag of blast effects for that pack. But it's like, can we
just need new molds for blast effects. I'm tired of getting the same ones over and over.
Yeah, it was like one of the best things you've added over the past couple of years, and it's gotten nothing but fan reception. It's just when it's the same color, it's the same designs. It's like we'd like new ones, please.
And then there's this stupid thing.
Why does this exist?
Because money. That's why. This thing's going to be like $1,000 on the aftermarket.
Yeah, because the people who buy Supreme stuff are just absolutely just like it's
rabid.
Yeah, it's just literally a name. That's all the brand is.
Well, let's move on to something better. We got Wasp or Waspinator.
Give me this boy.
I really wish they would have just given him the rub sign decal there instead of the Decepticon symbol.
Yeah,
because that's how he was in the show. It was just like a blank shield.
Well, that's because he went AWOL, right?
Well, he had his Autobot symbol ripped off before being taken to the stockade. Then when he broke out, he just had the blank shield, kind of like what Lockdown has.
But I'm guessing for the sake of the toy line, they have to give him a faction.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Again, the more I see, the better it looks.
Yeah.
Of course, having this mold, I mean, I already know how good it is. So.
It's definitely a question. It's definitely what I want is the normalization of a third faction. Just like we always have Autobots, we have these Decepticons. Like normalize.
They need to bring back that mercenary symbol.
I mean, normalize it though. Like
I know.
At least like one wave. Give us like at least one mercenary or one character who's not aligned.
Yeah.
To make it more normal, rather than just it's Gen Selects or it's only exclusive to fans. No, make it more normal for the mass market.
Yeah. So HasLab Victory, it is from Victory, but Lyle Kaiser is fully funded. So as of Sunday night or Monday, there was a massive spike of 5,000 overseas backers.
Yeah, and it wasn't just, and
it's not even Japan either.
No, it was like I think it was a combination of the Japan, Asia, and
China.
No, Asia's part of China.
Well, I mean, you said Europe. Japan. Japan wasn't included in that
yet. Asia. I think it was because the Asia and the European, their allocation hit.
Well, yeah, and then Mexico and Australia.
Yeah, because it was very weird because I was looking at this right when I was streaming that day, right? And when I checked it, it was like about halfway. It was about like a little over 4,000 people. And then at like 2 hours, as soon as I get to work, they're like, "Oh yeah, it's fully funded."
Yeah.
How? and then it jumped up to like, what was it, like 10,003?
11,000.
Yeah, a little over 10,000. And it was like, okay, I guess. And then it was like, okay, there's no. It had to been because they just announced the overseas pre-orders. So I was like,
Yeah.
okay, they never done this before where they just dump the allocation onto the numbers. They would either add them at the end or they would trickle feed them in to help boost the numbers a little bit. But
Well, I mean, I think that is just trickling them in that week.
all at once.
Like, I'm sure there's going to be an even bigger spike here at the end of this weekend.
Yeah. Daniel says I'm still not going to back up HasLab Leo Kaiser. If you still want a Leo Kaiser, go for Iron Factory.
Yeah, at least that way you'd be able to get them one at a time, and then be able to evenly spread out your payment.
Just the downside is that someone finally got someone, I think someone did it in our chat, but someone showed pictures of all like the like additional pieces you need to make Leo Kaiser, and the dude is half combiner pieces, including the legs.
But yeah.
Oh, we got new Evergreen art. I didn't check these out.
So yeah, new Evergreen Bumblebee. I mean, it's pretty much the same.
Yeah, but that means they're going to start. But Cheetor's now part of it.
No, Cheetor looks great. It looks more kind of like how he looked for Red. So I wonder if the Red figure was based off of this,
or the other way around. It could be the other way around too.
Yeah, maybe. Little One, she looks pretty good.
I'm liking how Alita 1 over the past 5 years kind of slipped into the new main common roster of everybody.
Yeah, over RC.
Yeah, RC was the girl when Alita 1 actually had the personality. So that was the smarter move. The Evergreen Megatron looks just as good.
Primal is squatting for some reason. Probably had too much Taco Bell.
Not the bean burritos again.
And of course, the Prime looks about the same as before.
He looks a little like thinner than the
maybe.
It could just be like this piece, just because this piece and this angle, because the angle is looking up at him a little bit.
Possibly.
Ooh,
Shockwave looks pretty good.
Yeah, adding Shockwave to the list. Okay.
Yeah, so there's that. Better look at the Blockies Galaxy Defender Wave. So I already saw those. There's Bone Crusher, of course, vehicle mode.
And you can kind of actually hold on. Go back to that hoist. Hey, I actually remember the name. Yeah, you can definitely see you can definitely see the connection points on him where he's meant to go. Like you can see where the head goes, the wing goes, where one of the arms go. You can definitely tell the crane arm can move.
Again, just like with the Dinobots, some of these parts are used from the robot mode builds.
Yeah.
So, like I think right here on the shoulders, you still got those right here forming the cab.
Yeah.
So, I guess we'll see. There's Starscream, Magnus, Glass Bumblebee, Wheeljack, Inferno, Vehicle Mode B, Vehicle Mode Inferno, Standard Bumblebee, Coronation Starscream. So it looks like there's a couple of chase variants for this wave. So there's all that.
I actually would not mind because I don't know if we're gonna have it, but I know for people, for viewers, they can actually go back and look at the official Blockies announcement, because it actually has the Devastator on there. He actually looks pretty good. I might actually go chase that down.
Yeah. We got a Skyhawk here. Forms the right arm. Of course, jet mode with the spear.
I can definitely tell that like the first week after I get this after this HasLab, I am just going to be playing with these guys nonstop, because It's just my weakness for combiners. I like how like five small guys form one giant dude.
So in this case, 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that. Transformers Armada available for digital download purchase. I think this is on Amazon. Yeah, Amazon Prime Video.
Because for those who don't know, Transformers are most of the Transformers cartoons are either already fully posted, or are being in the middle of being posted for free on their YouTube channel as well. But they're also for free to watch on Tubi as well.
Yep.
Just with ads, but oh no, ads, but you get to watch them for free.
Yeah.
But if you want to own them and like download them and put them on the phone or on the tablet for the kiddos, there you go. This just happened yesterday too.
Yeah, just been found at a GameStop, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, GameStop in Kentucky, so keep an eye out for that. I haven't been to a GameStop in a while, so I might need to go check sometime.
Oh my goodness.
3-0 Sleep Mode Optimus.
Another one. We killed another one.
Hope we get this for Studio Series. Like, it would make sense.
I still want to hunt down, like, it's like my holy grail. One of my holy grails right now is to get the 3-0 Jetfire Optimus Prime from Revenge of the Fallen.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So yeah, pre-orders are now live in Japan for Lyle Kaiser, so expect it to skyrocket.
Oh, they went live today. Oh no, they went live yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah.
Yeah, it said the 21st. So yeah, those numbers are going to jump by the end of this weekend.
Yep.
Because Victory is very popular over there in Japan. So,
people are starting to get this in hand. It's the
T-Spark
Adams Makina AMT Rodimus, yeah, from T-Spark. It looks fantastic, but I just don't know if I want to pay the $200 for it. I mean, at least it transforms in like the flame toys.
I wouldn't mind getting it like I wouldn't mind having this in hand just to fiddle with, like once or twice, and I think that'd be about it.
Yeah, he'd be a display piece most of the time.
Yeah. If a local collector friend of mine got this in, I'd be like, hey, can I come over and just mess with this for like a day or something?
Yeah.
And that'd probably be my fill of it, because
I don't know which one is which here. I'm assuming this one because it's got the opening hands, whereas this one, I think this one's the flame toys.
Yeah, the biggest way you can tell is the hands, because you can see the mushroom peg little slit on the right.
Yeah, and then the hand for the fingers, whereas this is just molded closed.
Yep.
So yeah, it looks very good.
The elbow joints was another big dead giveaway.
All right, so real quick, we'll check and see if there's any new stuff that popped up before we get into the tier list. Here we go.
Oh.
Lift ticket and DK2 guard. So there's your MPG, Ironhide, and Hoist repaints based on their Diaclone.
More repaints. We're gonna milk these molds dry.
Yeah.
This. It's one of those moments where I look at it and I do a I'm glad I'm not a masterpiece completionist.
Yeah, me too.
But then again, to be fair, the people who are masterpiece completionists have the finances to back that up most of the time. So, what the hell is that face?
It's supposed to represent the sticker of the original G1 toy of his face in the windshield.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, the Ironhide looks good. I do enjoy the mold, despite the hip skirts.
It doesn't look bad. I mean, I still want to fit. I still want to snag that Ironhide mold just so I can fiddle with it.
Yeah,
it doesn't look bad. It looks like it transforms pretty cleanly. It's like the same relationship I have with Hound, where the transformation looks really good, and I kind of do want to get it, but I'm not in a rush to get it.
So yeah, there's that. Getting ready to do this. I will be right back. I need to go do something. Do you want to share yours while I'm away?
let's see. Let me move this over here. Can I share mine really quickly? I move this over here. I can do my present. No, share screen. StreamYard, Dalton, Screen 1. Screen 1?
I guess.
I'm trying to find which screen. I'm guessing this screen 2? No, that's screen 1 then. There we go. Okay.
So let me add it.
There we go. Okay. So yeah, my tier
Before
list.
that, I'll be right back.
I wonder if I didn't buy a lot of figures. Oh my god! I did not realize I missed out on a lot of figure stuff until I started doing this tier list. Like, holy crap! Am I missing? But to be fair though, a lot of this. Okay, Daniel. The rankings we have are we're gonna go from the bottom. Is basically trash. The mold / figures that we do not like. Didn't buy, but we don't want to. Like, we're completely missing it. We're completely skipping over these. Oh, this is not supposed to be here. This is actually supposed to be in Meh. Then we have didn't buy, but we want to. Like, that's where a good chunk of this is. We also have Meh, pretty good. Ultra Gear and Lasting Legacy. Basically, the top of the top. You can't beat these. Ultra Gear. Yeah, I can sum it up like this. Didn't buy, just basically resorts to a lot of repaints. I didn't want to buy the core class Dinobots. I don't want Metal Hawk. Like, I only want to buy him only out of necessity. Uh-oh, hold on. I gotta stop sharing for a second. Hold on. I had to pull up some sensitive information, and I did not want that to be broadcasted to the world. And the bad part is, since I stopped sharing it, I have to wait until Dalton comes back. I don't know what I can talk about till he gets back. I don't know what he's doing. How's everybody doing? Most of my rankings are going to be what I didn't buy. It's just because like a lot of these came out like so rapid fire, like a lot of the 2-packs, a lot of the repaints. Not just 2-packs, but like the multi-packs. Especially like what was the Wreck and Rule, where it was like a new combo or a new 2-pack like every 2 weeks. There was a new one dropping, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't keep track of that. Or it was like a 2-pack I missed out on, like the Alpha Trion / Orion packs 2-pack. I missed my chance of getting that. Now that stuff is stupid expensive. Like last time I checked. I don't have any of the bulkhead molds, like I said. So that's like 3 of them are on the sucker. So let's break down in 2 versions of bulkhead. And again, it's not like a lot of the core class ones.
It disappeared.
Huh? Oh, I had to pull. Oh, because I had to pull up some sensitive information on that screen.
Oh,
so I had to stop it. I couldn't tab out of it. Like to pull it up, to move it would pull it up on that screen.
Oh.
So I was like, oh, I gotta stop sharing so I can pull this up. But yeah, as you can tell, my didn't buy / want to is massive.
I can see that.
Yeah, I missed out on all. Well, I mean, like, also if you look closely too, since you broke down a lot of the 2-packs and stuff like that, that's what's kind of like pseudo fluffing it up a little bit. Like, I didn't buy the Legacy 5-pack, so
yeah, that's all there.
Yeah, and all the Legacy 2-packs from all the Wreck and Rules are all there. The Legacy 5-pack of like the Seekers are all here. Yeah, just a buzz for my list. My complete utter trash tier is only 3. It is the Warpath mold. I hate that mold. Every time I mess with it, it is like if I had to If it wasn't for my sake of completionism, I would have sold that off. Like, I don't like that mold. I hate how it's so panely. I hate how it's how everything doesn't really fit right if you don't get it exact right, because everything's so dedicated to panels. I ultimately don't like this dude.
Oh, Squeeze Play.
Yeah. I can understand that what they did is the only way they could have gotten him out, because if they didn't, this dude right here is so unappealing that I cannot see kids playing with it. I cannot see myself playing with it. I transformed it once and just looked at myself and went, never again. And
yeah, the Titans Return molds have not aged very well.
No. Well, some of them did.
Which makes me wary about Carnivac, but guess we'll see him next weekend.
Yeah. Like I see Hot Rod's in here because he's
the trash of the trash. He's the king of the trash.
Yeah. I was saying,
we got someone in our group on Telegram defending the hell out of him. I don't understand why.
Why? It doesn't hold together well. Okay, so
in either mode.
Okay, I'm going to buzz through mine really fast then. So like I have all the core class Dinobots in here. Oh yeah, you had to dupe. There's 2 flipping Stegosauruses in here.
I don't know how that happened.
All the G2, all the G2 / toy accurate. Yeah, like I got my Menasor. I'm happy. It took me a second to I was like, why does he have 2 Menasors in this list? And it wasn't until I saw the drag strip that I was like, oh, it's supposed to be the toy accurate versions. This is just too small to tell the difference. Yeah, it's like I could care less. Like, if it'd be definitely one of those things, like if I get that as a gift, like if someone gifted me the whole box set, I'd be like, cool, I'll keep it. But am I going to go out there and try buy it myself? No.
I would love to get that box set. I really like the toy colors, especially on Wild Rider. But I'll start on my list as soon as we're done going over yours.
Yeah, I'm just trying to breeze through some of the highlights here. Like Metal Hawk right here, right? Both versions of Metal Hawk. Like every time I look at how, like, yes, he's toy accurate, he's comic book accurate. His design is ugly as sin. All right.
See, I like the robot mode, at least, is what I like, and I'm tempted to get the toy colored one from United so I could paint the yellow gold to look more like the original toy.
Well, it's just for me, like, it's just, again, this is just my personal taste kicking.
Yeah.
It's just everything about it. Just, you are clearly a comic book character from the 80s,
or an anime character. Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is, that's not a compliment. That's a complaint. And sometimes you do need to redesign something. You do need to kick it up a notch to make it modern, because not everything translates well into modern day.
You know, I'd love to see them revisit the IDW Metal Hawk design that we had with Titans Return.
Yes, that I can agree with. But anyway, yeah, both the toy color version and the, like, there's such a slight difference. I couldn't tell the difference unless I have them literally side by side. But yeah, all those, like, some of the G2 colors, like him.
Well, I don't know if it changed for you, but I had them arranged year by year. So if it was on the lower part when you were putting it together, that would have been the legacy one.
Okay.
Like I'll show you when I'm doing mine.
I lost track because that list was so flipping long.
Yeah.
At one point, I was literally doing this. I had to do it like one here, climb the ladder, and then scroll up and climb the ladder again until I got to the top. And because this got so big so fast, it ate up everything.
Mm-hmm.
But like a lot of these figures, I still want. Like I still do want. And that's basically all I can say about pretty much the whole slab. Like I do want Dino King, because Dino King would, outside from Leo Kaiser, would be the last character that we have that are missing from Victory.
When we go over him, I'm gonna have to have you bring up the wiki so I could get their names.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do it when I go over mine.
Yeah, but I mean that's the same thing. Like I'm trying to track down a Nemesis right now. As of right now, like outside from the arc, I'm trying to get all my Titans back. Speaking of Titans, there's Black Zarek right there. He's
such a good figure.
Yeah, there's a reason why he took this top spot, because like if like he also sells for like decently, like he only sells for like 180. He sells like really?
Right around cost. That's not bad.
Yeah. Like like around cost. He's one of the best Titan molds out there, and you're selling like, okay, fine, I'll take that. Yeah. I have the gold fast track. So,
I need to get him. I'm so pissed that I missed the either pre-order window or ended up having to cancel him.
now, like as soon as I heard what he was, and he was supposed to be a counterpart to Black Zarek, I mean, they were telegraphing that this was going to be a thing, and so I snatched him up immediately. That was one of the few times, like, if I don't get this now, I'm going to miss out.
Yeah.
Onto
I had major FOMO, and I ended up missing out anyways.
Oh, trust me, like a bunch of the 2-packs from Amazon from 2020, I had them pre-ordered and I had to cancel them. So trust me, I feel that. I feel that. Chromia, why are you in meh? I haven't bought you yet. Yeah, the meh is pretty much like stuff like the orange tarantulas. Even though that mold is good, the color scheme is, you're definitely a multi-pack character.
Well, apparently, I just heard it today because Chris McFeely did his basics video on tarantulas.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, Mark did that to be a drone created by tarantulas.
Oh,
So now I'm glad I have two.
Okay, I can see that. A lot of the like, what is it? Like the I don't know. This is Shadowcat, right? Shadowcat?
No, that's a Night Stalker.
Night Stalker. Like the mold is great.
Or not Night Stalker. Is it Night Stalker?
Oh, whatever this is. This version.
The Snow Leopard Cheetor. I can't remember.
Like the Cheetor, like the cheetah mode is fine. The Snow Leopard mode is fine. Then it loses me in robot mode because the colors clash so bad.
Yeah, he definitely needed some of the. I think the original toy had some blue like on the shins.
Yeah, something to break it up or something. And what doesn't help is I'm going through a. I'm trying. It's not a help course, but it's like someone's trying to re-educate me on color theory, so I can learn how to paint my models better. So when I see stuff like that, and I see a lot of colors clashing, and it just hurts my eye. It doesn't really hurt my eyes, but it's like my brain. Yeah, it hurts my brain, and it makes me go, "Why? Why was this a choice?"
Be like Rick in that episode of Rick and Morty, brain hurty.
Yeah,
seriously, quit it.
I have continuously messed with the no, I dropped a card. I've been shuffling a deck for the past 2 minutes. What is it? I'm also using a new microphone, if you can't tell. Well, not really new, I just found it. I've really soured on the Cosmos mold.
Oh, like, since last time we talked?
Yeah, like I'm messing with it. I've been messing with it more. It's fine. It could be a whole lot better because maybe it's because of the version I'm messing with this one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fine. I don't. I guess it's also partly because the overhype and the oh god, it's so hard to get. Oh, it must be so awesome, and because of that mindset behind it. I think that soured it for me as well because I'm trying to mess with it. I'm like, okay, so why are you really worth this much money? Why are you so hard? Oh, because you were short packed. And
yeah, he was like 1 per case compared. It was him and Burnout that were both 1 per case.
Yeah, because at the very on his because yes, it's like, oh, because he's so accurate.
Oh, wait, no, it wasn't Burnout. I think it was Clampdown.
Clampdown.
I can't remember. There's 2 of them that were 1 per case.
Yeah, but anyway, it's like the more I mess with him and more I got into the mindset of like, okay, you turn into a soup can. You're not that impressive. I like it when you turn into a disc better because I believe because at least I said it I can't remember who I said it to. I think I said it in my streams or I said it in the last podcast. I don't like it when it's a feat that you turn into a box. Yay! Turned into a box.
I really wish they would have stuck closer to the Thrilling 30 design because at least while still having that doorbell shape, he was still a proper UFO. This looks like a trash can on a frisbee.
Yeah, it's it's ultimately it's the shape of his alt mode that really sours it because again, yeah, it's just like the G1. It's like I hate that mindset of going into certain one of these things because you can do so much creative stuff with a UFO, a spaceship, even classic pythons from the 50s on string is a better concept idea than what they did with a soup can on a button.
Or hell, even like in Men in Black 2, the Mysteries in History UFO.
Yeah. the little thing on the string. Yeah, exactly. It's just and the hype behind it of so many people just foaming at the mouth for this because it was rare. That's why people were posting it so high on the list. And it's just over time it's just become that mold has just become meh to me. Okay, rant over. Moving on. The minor Megatron's fine. Beast Machine's Cheetor is a cute little fun pocket toy. I don't know how they would translate that into something bigger. He's a cute little kid.
Less tabs, forcing it to be static would be nice.
Yeah. Okay, going on it pretty good. Even though my top tiers are already kind of spoiled, but like as much as I like this, as much as I like the this version of it, this mold is starting to see kind of like okay.
Yeah, we're starting to feel it. Even though the mold itself isn't feeling the fatigue, because every time they reissue that mold, it still feels great. I do not feel any mold degradation at all.
No,
except for fatigue from myself owning it like 50 billion times.
No, you're actually close. This is the 17th use of the mold.
Still.
Yeah.
I have like 15 out of 17.
Yeah. And and oh my god. Yeah, the mold's great. But it's like being served that same great dish over and over again, right? Where it's like, yeah, this dish is still good, but a little variety, please.
Yeah.
You know?
Can I see the menu again? Surely there's going to be something new on here.
Can we
there is. And please, don't call me Shirley.
Can we sub the green beans for some sweet potatoes or something, you know? We got to mix this dish up. Like if they do something like replace the hood or give us some kind of like accessory pack or something to help spice it up a little bit. Throw some salt and pepper on that son of a bitch.
Or change the legs to look like they were supposed to on the original wheel. Because he looks like a Lamborghini with the hood of a Ferrari.
Yeah. Okay, so what other some highlights? I actually like Minerva, believe it or not.
Yeah. I think she wears the mold better than Alita.
Yeah. And in fact, Alita's actually down here. She's right here. She's in Meh. I haven't bought her yet, but she would definitely be in Meh. And that mold in general, I kind of like the weird versatility of that mold. Just by moving around the kibble a little bit, it can make it look like a completely different character.
Yeah, that's what I do for Alita 1. I have the shoulder pauldrons down, and then for Minerva, they're up to look like the wheel arches in the original anime version.
I don't have Alita, but I do have Strong Arm. I cannot remember where I put her. I put her here. And I like the fact that just by moving like the door pylons and the wheel caps, it looks like a completely different character.
Mm-hmm.
It's
just the legs that drag it down for Strong Arm. It's such a small mold. She needs to be beefy. She should have been a large deluxe or small Voyager. I will continue to say that to this day.
Yeah, because I mean, like
Strong Arm deserves better.
Yeah, because
even though she's not the best personality-wise, she's by the rules, but also breaks the rules by.
Yeah. Also, I don't know why I put him up here.
To the super mode starter.
Yeah, I don't have him yet.
Well, then put him down.
Yeah, I don't have him yet, but I do want him. Okay, we're putting him down here. So like highlights over here and pretty good is definitely Minerva. Weirdly enough, I put Dragship up here.
I mean, he's probably the best of the Stunticons.
Yeah, I mean,
even though his legs are weirdly proportioned.
Yeah, like weirdly enough, like I can see myself thanks to this toy, I want to dig into his personality, and I want to learn more about him. That's how good this mold is to me.
I mean, I think he's just overly competitive. I think is one of the personality specs they put in, especially for the animated version.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Thank you. But yeah, there's the Translus mold. I actually put it up here. The Velocitron. Oh god, I forgot her name.
Override.
Override. The Crankcase mold.
Yeah, crankcase version of that mold is fantastic.
Yeah, like that is this is exactly like there's medics right there, right?
Yeah.
This is exactly what I'm trying to say with the Dotson mold is that there's between these guys and Cannibal, because yeah, see he's Cannibal's in this is in here too. Like those three are the perfect examples on how to mix up a mold or the mold skeleton just enough to make them seem like a different, completely different. Like if you told me that the medics crankcase mold and the skids mold were based off the same, just by quickly looking at each other, I'd say no. That there's no way those two are based off the same skeleton. But yeah, they do such a good job by themselves that they came after skids, but they made the skids mold better.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with Cannibal basically being like a perfect. He is a good example of how to take a mold and just make it your own.
Yeah.
He completely took that mold and ran with it. And I know that even though he wasn't designed first, but if you told me they designed that first and then worked backwards, I can kind of see it.
Mm-hmm.
I have a giant weakness for this mold too. The stone cars.
Ugh.
I don't know what it is. It just tickles that right part of the autism brain.
It's probably the tactical or tactile feeling of like the bumps on the.
Yeah, because all three of them have that stony texture to them, and I have to give Hasbro props for actually doing that to give them that stone feel. I put the garbage can.
Trash Master.
Yeah, I put Trash Master up here. Because we finally have a trash. We finally have a garbage truck in the main line for the first time since animated, and I can't help but love it. Every single version of the he's got to be up here. He's got to be up here. Toxitron.
Yeah.
I don't know where he's at. I can't see it because everything's so small.
Oh, Scourge.
Yeah.
I wonder if he got moved up to the higher tier.
I think he did. No, he did not. Okay. I can't. Everything's so tiny.
I can't see him either from here.
He might have also got misplaced because some of these did do the like my mouse is starting to go out.
Oh.
So it randomly just drop things. I don't see him, but I know you put him on here. I'm just trying to do a quick little scan, you know. Yeah, because see, every single version of the skids molds is down here in meh.
Yeah. I don't see him anywhere. Where the hell?
Where did he go, dude? Would he be here pretty good? Because I remember putting him on the list.
Oh, there he is, next to. Oh no, that's Crankcase. Never mind. I thought it was right next to Crankcase, to the right.
Oh no, he's right here. He's right here.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. So I did put him in Ultra Gear. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I got all these pictures off of TF Wiki, so yeah. I just went with what they had on there.
Oh, okay. So yeah, but yeah, and let's see, and pretty good. Yeah, all these molds are pretty good. All the combiner limbs for Menasor hold up, but yeah, Jagsip is definitely the holdout. Lost Matter is pretty good. The Plane Brothers are really, really good.
Yeah.
Galaxy Shuttle just like another case of the mold was already good by itself, but then somehow this brand new repaint breathes new life into the character.
Just be careful transforming him because of the black paint chips.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it for and Gears. Like he is my favorite desk toy. Like I constantly see myself picking him up and constantly transforming him. So that both versions of that mold are in here. But I kind of have to gang them together because they're basically the same toy.
Yeah. I mean, even the image lines up.
Okay, that's awesome. And of course Frack, because he's at that Cyclonus mold. That's so damn good. Okay, on to Ultra Gear. Motor Master, like God bless it, he was so worth the money. So worth the money.
Yeah.
Every single version of the D2
Laser Prime.
Laser Prime. Like I even want the Target one as well.
Yeah, I want to get that one too.
They have some at my work. They have like three copies.
Might hit you up in the future. I got to pay off some things first.
Yeah. Blaster. I really even though it is the flag of he just turns into a literal box.
Mm-hmm.
He does turn into a box pretty good. And he holds smaller boxes. I have a massive weakness for both combiners and triple changers, just in general. And play.
I can't wait for the dramatic capture version.
And by proxy, since I like this mold, I kind of have to give a soft pass to Overcharge.
Yeah.
I know he's there. Yeah, there he is. I have to give a soft pass to him because he's basically the same mold, just with a different color scheme. Armada Starscream is
such a good figure.
Yeah, he's damn good. I put Tigerhawk on here because the wings. Oh my god! Like every single time I transform him, and that wingspan just pops out. It's like over a foot.
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting the DNA kit for him and Silverbolt because the more I see it, the more the wingspan add-on makes sense to me.
Yeah. Sandstorm.
Which we're going to be seeing the handsome version of him next weekend.
Yeah. But yeah, Sandstorm really like the way like the helicopter is basically a shell, but the way it's so tight and the way everything just fits so perfectly to make that to make everything work for him.
And you still get landing gear out of those front wheels under the cockpit.
Yep. And somebody I think someone just recently in our group chat as well found a way to store the cage in his robot mode.
Ooh.
Yeah, I had to dig up the picture. But I instantly saw that one. Yeah, it basically had the same. Ooh. Both the Chase and the Cliff Jumper mold are in here. Like I as previously stated, that is definitely one of the more perfect molds for me. Minus just a little bit. If you're telling me that the only downside I have with these is just a tiny bit of back kibble, those little clips of wings, okay, I can deal with that. If that's the only downside to that mold for me. And after messing with Origin Bumblebee and God bless it, he's good.
He's pretty good. The only thing I don't care much for is the vehicle kibble on the legs, but it's easy to look past when you think about how he transforms.
He hides that kibble a lot better than Wheeljack does.
Thundercats McWheeljack.
Wheeljack looks like he took the extra spare kits and somehow duct taped it to his legs. But like Bumblebee, he if you very quickly look at look on your shelf, you just see some it's I think it's also because the color breakup as well. When his actual legs are black and it has the panels are yellow. So if you look at it with very past glancing, you'd just say, "Oh, that's just part of his leg, right?" Not just the thunder caps of Wheeljack. Like, dude, are you hiding something in there? Those are not your legs. Those are something hiding in your legs. What is it? And then we go to the best of the best. God bless it. The HasLabs, dude. The HasLabs are just bless it. They're so good. Especially just Deathsaurus. Like, yeah, his bird mode is wonky, but then it to be fair, it is animation accurate. But then for the one thing I have to give everybody in my top tier right now is my top tier is HasLab Victory Saber, HasLab Deathsaurus, Motormaster himself, Armada Prime, Cybertron Starscream, Magmatron, Titan Wave, and even though we don't have him yet, HasLab Omega Prime. For me, my top tier is the second I pull you out of the box, or the second I get done combining you with Motormaster, is that you ooze personality. Like your character is already there. So I have to give some super Omega props to Cybertron Starscream. The second I opened him out of the box, he was instantly photogenic for me. There was no bad pose that this thing could to hit. And not to mention, he transforms really good. You can find alternate ways for him to hold his weapons, even his Cybertron unlocked weapon version of the weapons. They can pseudo combine. They can do other things. And Magmatron, mind you, I found my Magmatron at my store for $20. I don't know how that happened, but again, once I got him fully, he's one of the few figures where both in robot mode and his separate beast modes, you could still feel his personality. Death Soars. I mean, the dude has his own throne.
Oh yeah.
I mean, come on. And then Tidal Wave is this just big, like he is. You put him in any collection, and he is a presence. It's like, I mean, yeah, he's a Titan class, right? It's kind of hard to ignore a Titan, but it boils down to the question is it, are you trying to ignore the Titan, or are you trying to ignore Tidal Wave?
I don't know.
It's, for me, it's, are you trying to ignore Tidal Wave? I have bought very few upgrade kits, but the second I found out that Tidal Wave had a light up upgrade kit for like $15, I ordered that instantly.
Yeah.
And now this sucker has eyes that glow and blink. What is it? Armada Prime, same thing. Like, they took the Armada toy, which was already a really good toy, mind you, and they gave him upgraded articulation. You're telling me that this big man, who can combine with this trailer, has still full posability and ankle tilt? The big super mode has an ankle tilt.
Yep.
And is stable? And a waist joint? Sold. Done. Figure of that year.
So I am kind of going against what I was saying earlier. I'm doing my tier list now as we were talking, because we're going to be here forever if I do it all.
Yeah, it's 225, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it lets me get my opinion out a little bit about. It lets me gush about some of these figures. Oh yeah, and not to mention the fact that when you combine Optimus Prime with this trailer, that connection point is solid. Like, you can throw this dude across the room and he's not coming apart. That is so promising when we eventually get our fingers crossed, we eventually get our Jetfire.
I hope so. I hope he's a leader class next year.
Give us his pants. That's all we ask. Give us his pants and his eventual backpack. I want to make Overload Jetfire Optimus Prime. I can't remember what the actual version of it is called in the show.
I don't remember either.
If we can eventually get that in updated toy form that's fully posable, my guys, my people, chat, holy hell, that would be so amazing to have that figure posable. It would be that would be the combination that Hasbro Takara fans would look at third party fans and go, look at that.
Or like that one clip of the guy going, look at that right there, look at that.
Yeah, it would be just so amazing if / when that can actually happen. I'm trying to get this. There we go. If that can actually happen, oh, that would be so good. Oh yeah, I forgot I put Galvatron in my top tier list. Because the flips and the bends he does to hide a lot of his cannon mode, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's so, like, I got reminded of that when I was messing with oh god, what's his name? The blue one.
Blue one.
The comic book.
Straxus?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't include any of the comic stuff with this, did I?
Oh no, you didn't. It's fine. Because they're not technically part of Legacy. They're their own separate thing.
Yeah.
Because they're not marketed. Are they marketed as the Transformers Generations? Oh, Generations, but not Legacy. But yeah, all like the flippy stuff he does to hide a bunch of his cannon parts and to hide a lot of the cylindrical parts of himself is, golf clap. Yeah, those my top tier, the best of the best is. I know a lot of people wouldn't say, well, it's HasLab. Yeah, it's HasLab. That your money shows. You're paying for some good stuff. I do, and the thing is, they're still toys, so you can still like the pose it. Like what was it where I found out it had posability in the waist?
I don't remember.
Ultra Magnus Studio
Oh,
Series.
the Studio Series?
Yeah, I did not know that dude had a waist. The way he transforms, I would not tell. If you told me he had a waist, I'd say no. You broke it. you broke your finger. No, he has a waist. You're kidding me. And the dude has it's one thing to get a transformer, right? And see how he transforms and go, okay, cool. He transforms to a really cool alt mode, to a really cool bot with some articulation. That's actually not bad. But when you have a really cool when it hits like all like the checkpoints of a great figure, it has a cool ass alt mode, it has a cool ass transformation, it has a cool ass robot, and then it has great articulation, and it just scores across the board. Cue a picture of like the ice skaters and their judges holding up all tens.
Yeah.
When every single one of those figures does all of that, that's what for me makes now, mind you, again, everybody's tastes will be different. Not everybody's top 10 list will be the same. I kind of view top 10 lists as a suggestion board of, hey, if now a lot of people's top 10 lists, they all can look the same, because I mean, when something is good, and when something is universally good, it's kind of hard to hate it unless you're going out of your way to hate it. But yeah, like this, like I know a lot of people hate the HasLab stuff, but at the same time, you have like TJ Omega kind of has said it himself that the HasLab is doing stuff better than the Masterpiece did.
Yeah.
And TJ Omega was saying that the Masterpiece was already like almost a perfect figure for him. So when the toy version comes out and basically hip checks the Masterpiece out of his favorite slot and goes, nope, I'm the captain now.
Look at me. I am the captain.
I am the captain now. You did something right. But then again, at the same time, the Masterpiece came out like 2013, 2012. So it's over a decade old at this point. Toy engineering.
Yeah, don't remind me.
Yeah. But like, and yeah, Motor Master himself, the actual combined form has to be up here, because if this is the gold standard that Combiner Wars, not Combiner Wars, but if this is the gold standard and we have to move to a skeletal system to make combiners this damn good, I will gladly print my sheet out. I will gladly print out my rant about the skeletal versus Combiner Wars onto edible paper, put that thing on a cake, and eat the cake. I will literally eat my words. I just don't eat paper. And what was it? Magmatron. Okay, who is? And like Death Sword, like I said, Death Swords. Like all you really have to say is the dude comes with a chair. You sit him in that chair, and that's a presence.
For who?
Huh?
For who?
Death Swords.
Oh yeah. For some reason, I thought you were talking about G-Axis.
No. Yeah. When the dude comes with a chair, not only is able to hold everything that he comes with, which is a mind blowing concept that he comes with so much stuff, and they're able to like super Tetris it onto the back of the chair, which I find the complete irony that this chair can hold all of his accessories. The one thing his chair and base can't hold is the stand to hold him up as bird mode. It has nowhere to be.
Wait, the which one?
What?
Oh, the stand that holds up bird mode? Is that what you said?
Yeah, the stand that holds up bird mode. It's like it's like that's the only accessory that doesn't have a real hiding placement spot. Oh god, we're running comments behind. Okay, so okay, what do you I'm starting to think that the reveal of the Toy Fair are the Space Bridge pipeline reveals from MegaCon, possibly, because they
that was confirmed by Evan.
Okay. So, and that does confirm what I said a couple of podcasts ago, that they're trying to stay ahead of the leaks.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and announce them. Like as soon as the toy listings come out, just go ahead and announce it. That way when the toys come, when they reveal the toys and they come in hand, like maybe a week later, everybody's not shocked. They're trying to stay ahead of everything. I'm not opposed to Chromia having a figure that is actually based on her IDW design, which is the Thrilling 30 figure that was based on her. With her recent figure from the Legacy as a repaint of Animated Prowl. I mean, I have yet to have it in hand, but it looks good.
It's very good.
Like
It's supposed to be based on her Cyberverse design,
yeah,
but it does not really
yeah.
feel like it.
I mean, like it just if you put that figure in front of me and called it, yeah, this is Chromia. It's like, yeah, that is a Chromia figure. Like no offense to the G1 version of Chromia, it's just I actually like her motorcycle mode from IDW. It's just the legacy figure with her repaint of TFA Prowl. That's not the motorcycle. Oh, okay. I'd like to see more members of the Wreckers add to make a whole team of various versions of the group. I don't know who all the like. I am very ill-informed of comic books, so I
I
can't say
mean,
anything.
there's not a ton left that we need. I mean, we're getting Iron Fist. We need Rack and Ruin. We're getting Sandstorm. I guess he's going to be part of that, and I guess Slugslinger is going to be Mayhem. Trying to think of other, like Verity Carlo would be interesting. We need Guzzle. There's a lot of records.
Oh snap! Arcturus, my mod, is actually in the chat.
Oh, cool.
Hey, Arc. No, the rankings are based off of actual. These are not. So we're ranking these figure. We're ranking the actual toys, not by. We're ranking the toys of the past couple of years, not by who's. I mean, favorites kind of play a little bit part in it, but we're basing it on just the figure itself.
Yeah.
Which ironically enough, some of the people in the top spots of my all time list up here are some powerful people. Like oh no, I just maximized wrong screen. Like this guy right here is Deathsaurus. He is a very powerful dude. Same thing with Victory Sable. He's a very powerful dude. Cybertron Starscream does get super powerful in that cartoon at one point. But no, it's based off of like the actual toy itself. Is how good is this toy? Like, does it pose really well? What's the playability? Can I see myself swooshing this through the house? If I set up a pile of clear plastic little boxes and knock them over, am I going to have a good time? Or does it, does it look, or does it just look good on my shelf? Like, can I put it just in this spot and does it look good? That's a lot of playability. Like I can tell, like to go back over, to kind of explain what we're talking about, Arc, because I know Arc's not really a toy guy. Yeah. Like this dude right here, he's supposed to transform into a tank, right? But to achieve that, you think he just like kind of curl up a little bit. He curls up and then he has a lot of like panels that come out. Yeah, see, so how well it's made. Yeah, exactly. How well it's made, like from a design standpoint, from how it looks to what's the colors look like overall. And these guys don't make the cut. Like these guys were just made out of obligation at this point.
Did I include? I'm sorry. Did I include the regular retail Menasor?
Yeah, you did.
Or is that the toy color Menasor?
Oh God, I don't know. I know you included both Motor Masters, and that's how I got confused.
Oh, so that's where I'm getting confused because I don't think I included regular Menasor. So
just do a twofer.
Yeah, I'll just put Menasor where I need to put them, and then just say that's the regular retail one. I'll just put the toy ones where I want to put them.
Hey, I'll do you one better, Arc. So what I'll do is that I'll take one of my top figures that because like all the figures on my top list right here, I actually own. I own all of these. I'll take a couple of these and I'll start posing them, and I'll post the pictures in our Discord server. And you can see just how well these these dudes are. Like if I told you that this guy right here was made out of 3 different dinosaurs and was still able to pose and do what he's do, back in the day, like this type of figure made out of 3 characters, he'd be a brick. He'd be just a giant brick, which he was. But now he is not a brick. He is super posable. That is probably one of the best T-Rex figures they've ever made.
Which one?
Out of Magmasaurus.
Oh, Magmatron, the Giganoda.
Yeah, that was probably one of the best T-Rexes they ever made. From what it has to do. I mean, to be fair, they've only made a handful of T-Rexes, but we have the Beast Wars Megatron mold and that, and it's still one of the best T-Rexes they've ever made.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, then Ark. I'll definitely take some pictures of Magmatron for you and show you what that guy can actually do.
What'd that fig do?
What the dog doing? And like Motomaster, I'll take pictures of everything that remember that this guy is supposed to be 5 bots separately. Like you had to buy each bot separately to make this dude. My only complaint with Motormaster is that leftover turret that he has.
Oh yeah.
You have Motormaster and then his leftover kibble. God bless the Hasbro design team to go, oh snap, we have parts left over. Crap.
Yeah.
As far as we know, I think they figured that out when it comes to Superion, but
Right, I'm just about to get it, or no, I am actually getting into United now.
hey.
Trying to speed this along, but almost there.
Where's my text? I gotta answer a friend really quickly.
Hey, there's so much good here. Like most of my stuff here is ending up in pretty good. But there's also a lot of stuff ending up in meh.
Yeah. I think our meh and don't have but want to buy are going to flip.
Probably. I have a very small list of didn't want to buy.
Yeah.
And didn't buy but want to.
I mean, most of the figures that I didn't buy but want to is because it's part of a 2-pack or Generation Selects that I missed, or stuff like like Beachcomber.
Yeah.
That blinked into existence just long enough to go, hey, I'm hit, and then just disappeared. They didn't even get to finish their announcement. They were already gone. I still
like the videos of the screams and they just pop out of existence.
Yeah. Yeah, the screams like cut like 3/4 of the way through.
Mm-hmm.
I still need to pick up Origins Jazz, but thankfully,
oh, the Dustbuster.
Yeah. But thankfully, even picking up secondhand's like $18, so it's like, oh, okay, he's actually not bad. Oh, Metroplex! Shoot, I didn't even think about Metroplex. Why are you in here? Didn't because I sold him originally, but I did have him. He's meh. Like the actual robot mode and his half excavator mode, like the halfway point, are kind of cool. But you lose me at what's your alt mode? I curl up. It's one thing. I curl up. Yeah, I curled up. It's one thing if your vehicle mode is, hey, I curled up, but you look like something else. Not just I curled up. you know what I'm saying? That's literally he's just laying down. He's just literally just on his hands he's on his hands and his knees, and with his weapon on his back. That's it. Again, mind you, he's still a Titan class. The money's still there, where he still has really good posability in robot mode. Just don't transform him.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Again, you had to give him props for putting in a spot for a cyber key, but you showed later down the road that you finally listened to us and started giving our cyber keys back with our Cybertron figures.
Yeah, which I hope they keep doing. And it sounds like Evan and a lot of the Generations or Legacy team want to do a redo of Galaxy Prime, as a full new mold instead of a retool or repaint of.
Please, for dear Lord, let do just a brand new a brand new thing.
All right, getting through. I'm on Magmatron now.
Okay. I forgot I was sharing my screen there for a moment.
It's fine.
But yeah. Let's see. More opinions to help fill in the gap. Let's see. Who can I rag on, or who can I say I can't hope to wait? Like Nemesis. Like I went back and I rewatched I went back and I watched the Toy Guys review of it.
Mm-hmm.
and it just makes me want it more. It both like I can easily do this. I can easily put all the Titans. I never bought Nemesis or Black Zarek or the Omega Sentinel, but like I've had the Omega Prime mold. I love that mold. That mold is so good. The Nemesis Prime mold just looks better every time I look at it. And the Black Zarek, just like, again, just the fact that you can buy one brand new for less than retail is like, really? That's like saying like that's like finding a flipping like Oscar-winning movie in the $5 bin. You know, it's like, really, all right, cool.
Really, you went with that?
Is like, really, this movie's in the $5 bin? I mean, that's nothing but a net win here, but okay. Speaking of which, yeah, Transformers 1 got flubbed at the Oscars, so not nominated for movie of the year.
Oh, it didn't get anything, I don't think.
Nope.
I mean, it should have gotten at least best voice acting with David Tyree Henry or Brian Tyree Henry. I don't know where David came from.
What pissed me off the most is that at the NAACP awards, right? For best voice acting, 3/4 of that was Mufasa.
Ugh. And it just came out.
And that's why, okay, mind you, the reason why a lot of Oscar bait movies come out in December is because when all the Oscar nominations start happening in January, it's still fresh in everybody's minds.
Yeah.
That's why you have a lot of Oscar movies come out around Christmas time. And that's initially why Mufasa is, so they can Oscar bait the shit to hell. But yeah, it's like that movie was, I pirated it. And yeah, it was okay. At the very best, it was okay. Some of the songs saved it, but at the same time, what the biggest crime that it does for me is that I did not need to know that Scar's motivation for everything that he did in the OG Lion King movie was because he just lost his girl to Simba, to Mufasa.
Well, thanks for the spoilers.
I'll put it to you like this: if I'm spoiling the movie for you, and I have a personal rule about spoiling movies to people, I'm suggesting just don't see the movie. It's that kind of like, it's not bad, but
it's by no stretch of the imagination good either.
What is it? One of my friends actually went to go see it in theaters, and he responded with the same thing I asked. His reply to, like, I asked him, how was this movie made? I asked him, how was the movie? And he responded with something I said about the movie earlier. Who asked for this movie? That was his review of it. Who asked for this movie? Some of the songs were good. Who asked for this? That was his response. And guys, any ideas for what's your idea for what members of the Wreckers? That would be, if anything, that'd be a Dalton question. Because
what was the question?
Daniel's asking, guys, any ideas for what's your idea for what members of the Wreckers you want to get updated figures? Because I heard yours, so I said mine.
Well, I mean, I already said I would love to see Rack and Ruin.
That's the Siamese twin one?
Yeah, they're the ones that are conjoined at the shoulder.
Dude, yeah, give us a mainline non-gimmick toy. Because that's just a unique character in general.
Yeah.
Like, when's the last time we had a Siamese twin figure?
The core class.
Oh, the Shield.
Yeah. I can't remember the name.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah, but he was a weapon master, wasn't it?
Yeah, or as a battle master. Yeah, the little Decepticon shield.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, give us something unique and different like that, because that would definitely like make some heads perk up. Like, ooh, this is interesting. Springer already has like the. So I can actually say my take here, because I know we're trying to fluff time for Dalton. So I can flip flop. I can flip flop in between what version's better of Springer. Either the in between his 3 molds, the Siege mold, the 86 mold, or the IDW mold, the one that we got for Thrilling 30.
Mm-hmm.
They all have their pluses or minuses. They all they all have their pluses, they all have their minuses. But as of right now, I cannot see one beating each other.
Yeah, I would love to see the IDW one happen.
Now I will say this though, as much as I like the Sandstorm from Legacy, I would actually want to go back and get the Thrilling 30, not the Generations version of Sandstorm as my definitive Sandstorm.
Well, yeah, because that is a really solid design.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the part where I need your help. I need the names of these guys for
which one?
Dino King.
Oh, okay, that's easy. Hold on. I think I had Hasbro. No,
because I'm placing them now. They're the last things on the list, so I just need.
Okay, hold on.
That for when I screen share. So just if you could look it up real fast, and then we'll do my screen share.
1 second. Dino King. Are we still in stock? We're still in stock. Yay! Uh-oh. Oh no, we don't have the names. No!
I was gonna say look up the wiki. You could end your screen.
Oh no, it has the names. They're just like they're in the text. Oh my god. Ryu.
Oh, hold on. Not there yet.
Okay. Every single one of their names ends with Ryu.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah. That's because they're all supposed to be like dragon.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are there 6. Okay, so I just gotta keep track of the names.
But yeah, so here's my list. Down in the trash bin, we'll start down there. Of course, Rodimus, Spindle from the Record 2-pack. It's riddled with QC errors, and I just don't like those colors. It was the Spinosaurus fossilizer.
Yeah.
Point Blank, easily one of the worst deluxes I've messed with. Period.
Oof.
Speaking of worst deluxes, we got Skullgrin. And of course, Sludge from the core class. Magnus, just I don't like the mold.
It's the Skullgrin mold.
Yeah, Skullgrin, G2 Trooper, Squeeze Play, Calcitron from the Thundertron set, and Quake. Didn't buy. I've got Legacy Galvatron. I've already got the Kingdom one, plus I'm getting the Studio Series, so I didn't buy the one that's just cleaned up. Already had the Kingdom Core Class Prime, so I didn't get that. Had Siege Soundwave, didn't get that. Kingdom Soundwave, already had it, didn't get it. Not getting the Nemesis, just I mean, she looks cool, I just don't want her. Same thing with Axel Grease.
I'm also partly a Titan completionist too. I like my big bots.
I mean, I do too. It's just I just don't feel anything. The only thing I'd get it for is the spaceship. At that point, I might as well just get a model of the ship.
Fair.
Axel Grease, skipped on her. Already had the Kingdom Starscream. This duty-colored version of the Boulder Crash.
Yeah.
Rocket Homer Rock Car. I already had the Target version.
Oh, okay.
Already had the 2-pack version. Didn't buy but want to. I would love to get the Core Class Prime trailer and B-pack.
Did they sell all of those?
They sold out, yeah. Especially during their sale last summer. I would love to get the Guardian Robot. Still need to get the 2 from this 2-pack. That's the only thing from that pack, or from the Amazon assortment that I didn't get.
You know the funny part is that 2-pack is now constantly going on sale, so you might want to pick up some.
Yeah, I have to keep my eyes out for it.
Well, not just that, because if it's constantly on sale now, that means they're trying to get rid of it. So
yeah, that's what I said. I'm going to keep an eye for when it goes on sale again.
No, it's on sale right now.
I'll have to look
on Amazon. I'll send you a link later.
Dirge. I'd love to get it for the unpainted wings because those look better. I'd love to get the toy colored Stunticons at some point. I do want to get Shard. She does look good.
Yeah.
Would love to get the G1 Universe Prime. Also want to get the Soundwave, even though we got the leader class coming next year. I might want to get United, Toy Deco, Metal Hawk. We already talked about that. Need to get this soon because I've already got the other two. Dino King. Okay, so which one's the Styracosaurus or the Ankylosaurus?
Oh, I just dang it, I just went off of it.
That's why I'm saying to go off the wiki instead of the listing.
Okay, give me a second, because
And for anyone watching, I will put a link to this tier list in the description, or down in the description, so you guys can do your own and save the image and send it to me on Twitter or anywhere you follow me at.
Gairyu.
So Gairyu is the Ankylosaurus?
Yeah.
And Stegosaurus?
Stegosaurus Doryu.
So Doryu, T-Rex, or leader, is it Gairyu?
Goryu.
Goryu. Okay. Triceratops.
Kakaryu.
And Brontosaurus.
Ryryu.
Ryryu, and then the last one, the swoop mold.
Yokuryu.
Yokuryu?
Y-O-K-U Ryu.
Oh, Raikoryu. Yeah. Well, all them. And then pretty big meta list. So yeah, I've got Overcharge, G2, Dead End. What?
No, it's I called it. Our didn't Vine our mess. We're gonna flop.
Skywarp, mostly because he doesn't have his null rays. The Tarantulas is meh. I mean, the colors are alright, but again, it's the moldy end. I like it better in the show colors, so it fits in the meh, even though I still like it. Thundertron ends up in meh just because they could have done a little bit better with it. Same with G2 Megatron, Shockwave, Elita, Blitzwing, Burnout, that motorcycle mold from Siege. I guess I didn't put Ariel in here. I thought I put her in here. From the pack with Dion. I guess I forgot to put her in there.
Yeah, it's kind of as a twofer.
I mean, I probably would have put her up higher because she wears the mold a lot better than any of the other motorcycles. Regular Bulkhead goes into the meh list. Same with Impactor, based on his Marvel colors. Skids. Master Dominus, he was cool, but I ended up selling mine pretty much a week after I got it. DK2 Guard, I turned mine into Shattered Glass Ironhide. Orion packs, it's weird in the cup mold. I do like what's his name? What's the Pretender's name? I can't remember it now. I'm thinking of his Takara name, which is Blood.
Oh, there's a break for there's a way to shake your head up a little bit. Hey, Ark is asking, what is your favorite Transformer?
Oh god, that's a loaded question. Okay, can you look up the name of the core class bat? I can't remember his name for some reason.
The core class bat? Which one?
Yeah, the Pretender.
From what line?
From Legacy, this one right here.
Legacy core class.
His name is completely escaping me.
Let's just type in Legacy. Transformers Legacy Wiki. It's gonna be better to do it that way.
Yeah.
Because it'll have everything.
It's like Wave 3, I think.
Void, no, core class. Bomb Burst?
Bomb Burst, there we go. I know. I was thinking Dive Bomb, but no, that's the Predacon.
Oh, the bat that turned into a blue jet. Yeah, that's Bomb Burst.
Yeah. Regular Dead End, I like the G2 colors a little bit more. Red Cog, the only reason people are getting this is for the weapons.
Is that
Ransack,
why? Is that why Big Bad Toy Store instantly sold out of him?
I think so. But he was a Target exclusive too.
Yeah, because I was watching on a couple of sites, and then out of nowhere they just went sold out. Like, the hell.
Ransack is here because they didn't put nearly as much effort into him as they did the other two. Slug, definitely better than Sludge. Scrap Hook doesn't really do anything for me. Grimlock is fine, but again, not great. Towline, I wish they would have waited and gave him a more accurate figure, even if it was a repaint of a Hoist. Again, Motorcycle Bot. Multi-pack Thundertron is... I don't know why I had them switched. I should have switched them around because I do like him better than the retail. Dion, again, and it's even worse with the QC. Like, the limbs pop off way easier. Scar looks good, but could have been better. Boulder Crash, just not feeling the rock dudes. Shadow Striker could have been better. Shouldn't have been a pre-tool of Sideburn, but it was like a double homage. Multi-pack, Quintesson, Guard, it's fine. So we got Bombshell. Just a retool of Shrapnel. Detritus, Wanted Hound first. Night Strike, he's fine. You got that. I don't know why I'm going through every single one. I mean, you can see him. Was very disappointed with Silverbolt and a little bit with Vector Prime. Slipstream could have been way better. Lockdown was a complete embarrassment, but not quite trash either.
No.
Up to my pretty good, which is my biggest thing here.
Suggestion: next time we make a tier list, we make a tier list called "Well, I did get it."
Yeah,
because like it's not we don't regret having it, but we're not at the same time we're not seeing his face. It's like it's literally a "Well, I did get it."
Yeah.
I think Lockdown fits that perfectly. Where it didn't fit our hype, but it's not garbage.
Yeah, well, that's why it's in meh, because that's what I intended meh to be. Is like, well, I got it, but I don't hate it.
Okay.
Iguanas, easily one of the best core class figures we've ever gotten.
Oh yeah, he's actually on my desk right now. Like
fun transformation, superposable.
Oh god, yeah. I have him posed with the two. Was it the two battle? Not the mini cons, but the two jets that form the sword from Siege.
Oh, the Micromasters.
Yeah, I have him posed with those guys, Ramjet and was it Destatron, the Helm mold? Yeah, they're all posed.
The Treadis.
Yeah.
We got Comic-Con, Powerlinks Hotshot, beautiful color scheme, way better than the retail release. We got Tagany, Cliff Jumper, DevCon, Animated Prowl, Ferric, Skywasp, Wheeljack, Motormaster. 3/5 of the United Pack. I mean, the other two aren't too far below it right here. But they just fix all the problems that the other releases had, that I had with them. Both Sandstorms together, I do like the G1 a little bit more. Knockout, Wild Rider, Galvatron, Blur. We got Seeker. I do have the Wrecker's version of Bulkhead because I just like that color scheme more. Yeah, Minerva's in the pretty good section, midway point. We got Snarl and Swoop here because they're the best of those core class Dinobots.
Hey, you did the thing with the Gears molds.
Yep. I mean, they are side by side, and that just makes sense. Warpath is on the lower end because it's not the best mold, but I do like those colors better than on Warpath. up to the Ultra Gear section. So yeah, Cybertron Hotshot is right up there with Black Zarek. All the Primals are together. Menastor's up there because he's amazing. G2 Grimlock, both the Skyquake and Dreadwing. I should have swapped those two around because I like Dreadwing's colors more. Of course, Cannonball's up here along with Bumblebee and Tasmaniac Kid. And Armada Starscream, which is overshadowed by the Lasting Legacy, Super Mode, and Cybertron. The best two figures, I think, out of all of Legacy are right here. Armada Prime and Override. Shortly followed by Victory Saber and Deathstorm.
Yeah.
I don't know. Tidal Wave's perfectly fine where he's at. He's above Magmatron. He's great and everything. I absolutely love him. There's just a few issues I have. And this is up here just because he's not in yet, but I did pay for him. And it looks amazing so far.
I mean, it's he kind of has a prerequisite of being up here because I think we both can agree on this because he's both in the same position for both of our lists. But I mean, he's a HasLab, and as of right now, the HasLab has a track record of being really good.
Yeah, I mean, we'll find out at the end of the year when we do our 2025 tier list where he fits. But yeah, that's it so far. So
this is where I can see, like, a lot of the figures that you have on your list, I don't have yet, but it still makes me want to go pick them out. And like, you haven't. Oh God, what's her name? Override. Yeah. See, like putting her on her list makes me want to go back and mess with mine again. So that's why I like these top lists.
She's so high on the list because she is so faithful to her show model.
Yeah.
She's not faithful. Well, she's got some elements of the original toy, but she is more faithful to the original, show design. She doesn't really feel like she fits in with any of the other Legacy Year 1 figures.
No. I mean,
which is funny because she was originally intended to be a retool of Hot Rod.
I think part of the okay, so her original toy gimmick was very intrusive. So getting rid of it just let her slim down a whole lot. So it's basically, in a weird way, getting rid of her gimmick improved her toy. It's the same thing with Armada Prime, where the toy was already pretty good, but once you got rid of the gimmick, you made it better.
I really hope we get the the dark Nitro Convoy colors, the black and the purple.
Ooh, yeah.
Or even GTS colors for Shattered Glass Elita 1.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you never answered our question. What's your favorite Transformer?
Oh God.
You said that was a loaded question.
That is a very loaded question. I don't even know how to answer that because there's too many out there to answer for just one. Like if I go by fashion, I can cut it down easy. Favorite Autobot, Jazz.
Same. That's my favorite. That's my favorite Transformer in general is Jazz. Jazz is my favorite.
Favorite Decepticon, I'd either go Shockwave or Bruticus.
Soundwave.
Favorite Maximal, it's between Dinobot, Silverbolt, and Cheetor. It's like between those three, it's hard to pick.
Ooh, same.
Favorite Predacon, probably Waspinator or Megatron.
Double same. Oh no, correction. Translus. I like my mad scientists.
Yeah, maybe Translus.
Yeah, especially when they're that kind of actual, like, are you mad science? When they're an actual mad scientist, like cartoony, it's like, okay, yeah, I can't help but not like him.
See, then you go into like different versions of shows. Like when it comes to Armada, favorite character is Starscream.
Yeah,
Energon. Nobody likes Energon.
Energon's background noise.
But I'd probably say Scorpion out from Energon just because of his design. Cybertron, probably Leo Breaker.
Okay. So, I'm going to expand on his question in a way. Ark is very he when it comes to him and Transformers, is that he's still learning about the lore, and he doesn't own any figures at all, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you were to recommend him one figure that isn't super expensive, like we can't really say like HasLab or anything, something that I can easily get a hold of on a budget, what would you recommend?
I'd probably say Legacy Animated Optimus.
Legacy Animated Optimus.
It is such a fun transformation. But the vehicle mode is a little weird, but the robot mode is so cool. Or even the Legacy Animated Bumblebee.
I think we can try to. Oh no, because the Animated Optimus is on Hasbro.
I think so. I think you can still find it on Walmart.
Yeah, I think we can. I think we can make that work for him.
Or even the Cybertron Hotshot from Legacy. Like, all three of those are fantastic figures.
Yeah. Daniel commented, I would like to see a reissue of G1 Stunticon Breakdown and make him affordable and have his vehicle mode with new doors and windows from the Toy Color box set and G2 repaint. I'm just rambling. Oh.
Oh, okay. I see what it means. Like the window paint job to make it look a little bit more Lamborghini-like.
You gotta remember that when you start flirting with just even looking like a Lamborghini, that
No. The toy colored and the G2 one has those patterns on the windows to make it look like a Lamborghini.
Okay, yeah, because I was gonna say Lamborghini is one of
you
those.
Say that, but look at all the versions of Sideswipe; they all look like Lamborghinis.
True.
Hasbro could have done that if they allocated the budget, but no, they made it a slight retool. Mark and Evan have both said we tried and wanted to make this a unique, vehicle mold.
Yeah,
but corporate wouldn't let them. So don't blame the designers. Blame.
Oh no,
corporate.
That's very understandable because like half like if the second you hear it wasn't in the budget, he's like you got to just as a consumer go, oh, okay, because it's. I think I said it before. It's like for listeners out there, you gotta remember, like when they make these figures, they're given like essentially like $30 and say, hey, you have to make a transforming figure out of just this $30. Go.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my tier list, and I guess let's see if there's been anything else drop as far as news. Just so we don't miss anything. Nope.
Like the last couple of times. As soon as we get done, bam, flipping three big news articles drops like literally within 10 minutes of us closing.
Oh yeah, it's a common thing on Stasis Lock too when we were doing that. So this chart is courtesy of Brian Brink, or the Brinkalizer from Realm of Collectors. This is showing previous HasLab items as well as the current trajectory of Lyle Kaiser as well as the other tiers. So you can see how first day it went up to pretty close to, it was like 3,742. Pretty good spike there. Very slow, started the plateau until we hit day 10, and that's when we got that skyrocket into day 11. And then now it's slowly going again, and it's going to skyrocket. But yeah, it funded right here. This one right here is the Death Cobra. Then we got the Nunchaku and the display stand.
Yeah.
We show here, previous one, so you got Omega Prime, which funded pretty much the same day. Then again, slow trajectory, went up again, slowly going up, another spike, and then on the final day, a massive spike.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's when their allocation of like the I'm guessing on like the final day, that's when they let the retailers know who have pre-orders outside the country. They're like, okay, yeah, we'll make X amount more if you pre-order, and that's when they'll go, okay, and as soon as the retailers say okay, they're like, okay, contract signed, so we're going to add X amount to the total list because that is technically sold.
Yeah,
the retailers do have to buy that stock.
And then it shows here this bottom one is Unicron. It has been condensed down from 84 days, so it just shows how slow this thing was to back.
Yeah, I mean, Unicron had two things against it. For those who don't know, first and foremost, that was HasLab, this Hasbro's crowdfunding or like basically made to order system. That was their second project, so people
Yep.
wouldn't know if it wasn't going to be successful or not. And on top of that, to pre-order it, including taxes and everything, like my grand total for my Unicron was $657 and some change.
Yeah,
And
from an initial price of $574.
yeah, but mind you, my taxes here locally, they charge you local taxes, and my taxes here are 10%. So
Oof.
yeah, our taxes are here are bad. So on top of it being the second project, on top of it being $600+, taxes vary. A lot of people were very skeptical about it. And it was ultimately pre-orders from other like websites that really did help it in the long run.
Yeah, like
And then
Big Bad Toy Store, Chosen Prime,
TF,
TF stores.
yeah, all these dedicated Entertainment Earth, they got a few into.
Yeah, I remember that.
They all helped bump these numbers up, and ultimately it did. In the long run of things, it did help out HasLab, because we have yet to see a HasLab Transformer fail. Every single one that they have pitched the idea to retailers, they bought them.
Well, there's only been two things that have failed, right? Or has it been more than that?
I think it's three. There was at least one Star Wars, one G.I. Joe, and one Marvel that did not make funding.
Well, and then there was also the Cookie Monster.
Oh, and the Cookie Monster. That was such a weird one to start with, too.
Yeah, it was like, what was it, the third one? It was right after Unicron?
Yeah, no, that was the Cookie Monster one, I think, was the first.
No, the first one was the sail barge.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, the Cookie Monster was right after Unicron, and it failed, too.
And then they had the Engine of Vengeance that failed, was it last year or the year before?
The year before. And that was Marvel.
What was the Star Wars one was the Rancor.
Yep. That failed by like a third. Like I didn't I think they got more than halfway before pre-orders closed. And even pitching that to like retailers, even retailers are like, even we know this won't sell.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, we don't need a Rancor this big. Like, people are more than happy with what the Rancors that they do already have.
Well, and they could have easily sold just the Rancor by itself as a standard release for $150.
Yeah.
Of course, now I'm starting to sound like the Transformers fans complaining about HasLab. So, I mean, it's whatever.
I look at it from multiple perspectives. I look at it from a fan perspective, from a retail's perspective, because I think I would like to, toot my own horn a little bit in a weird way. But like, I worked retail long enough, so if I look at something retail wise, and I can ask myself, how long would this sit on store shelves before it would leave, or how often would it restock? Because like, we do have the initial push of, if something comes out, retail see that. A lot of the Target multi-packs are a good example of this, where once they initially come out, there is a rapid rush to go buy them all, and they sell out fast. So when Target eventually does get more in stock, and they don't sell because everybody already got theirs, they just sit there and they rot.
Yeah.
So when it comes to certain versions of what is it? Like the Studio Series Dead figures, right? The Trauma 2-packs that we like to call them.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, as much as you guys are making fun of them, and as much as people are making fun of them, they do sell. Mostly because like, those are also molds of figures that are kind of like, Braun is kind of hard to track down now, and SS Ratchet is like, what, $50 now?
I don't know. Like, if I already have them, I don't pay attention to the aftermarket unless I'm trying to sell them,
or unless we do something like this, where I kind of have to go live checking. Mostly because I do live checks when I was in Dallas one time and I found a random Studio Series Ratchet. I'm like, oh hey, look, I haven't seen one of these in a while. How much did I go? Oh my god! And when I picked up, it was like $55.
Yeah.
And Studio Series Ratchet 86. And and I'm a sucker from constantly going back and checking the price of things. Yeah, a Studio Series Ratchet outside the box, used is $50.
Damn.
A one in the box is closer to 70. So yeah, if you missed your chance on getting this mold altogether, but you see that Trauma 2-pack at Target for $50 for that figure plus a Brawn, my brain goes, I kind of want the Trauma 2-pack because at least I have the mold.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I've got to share this because this looks incredible.
Oh, the Brawn,
So,
dude, the Brawn's selling for like 30 from the 2-pack. Yeah. The 2-pack itself is going for like closer to 70. Huh. I should go.
Okay, so Daniel here says also, just like I said, the other members of or that they need to add to the records. Yeah, Roadbuster, Whirl, Broadside, Pyro, Guzzle, and Thunderclash. Yeah, we need a new Pyro, Thunderclash, and Broadside for sure.
We definitely.
I would love to see a more IDW style Whirl.
Give me a new Roadbuster. Because
yeah,
I like
lead class Roadbuster.
Yeah,
huge and with lots of weapons.
Because like I like Roadbuster, but the Roadbuster that we got in like the Thrilling 30 era,
he's not it. Well,
the plastic quality in that thing is just, why? I was expecting something like that in the more like the budget. Oh no, correction, it was during that budget. The budget.
Yeah, it was like in 2014, right as the budget tanked.
Yeah, the budget tank era. Yeah, so no, yeah, that makes sense then. Have that character / design needs another go around. We are way past due for that. And give us another
maybe something a little bit more like the old Bandai design, where it was like an open canopied car, but still have it like armored to the teeth.
Yeah. Just treat him like Heavy Arms from Gun and Wing. Just make sure he comes with a metric ton of weapons.
Yeah,
I think he'd be
like big but simple transformation and lots of accessories. Like they could easily do a leader class. It make it fit into the budget.
I think he would be like a perfect example of do the accessory price upgrade right. Of just like what Dalton said, just make him a simple transformer, but just give him so many accessories. You understand why he's a leader price point.
Yeah, I mean you could do the same thing with Pyro. I mean, make the water tank of the fire truck come off to become his missile pod, and then have the rest of it become the robot mode. Thunderclash you could do as a commander class, or even as a leader. Like you can do a simple tripod cannon, and then have him as a deluxe / Voyager robot.
Yeah,
and there you go. There's your start for a new subline for Machine Wars.
Yep.
And get a third repaint out of it for another canceled figure, and do the Motormaster that we're supposed to get in Universe.
Oh goodness, I age checked myself. We're flirting with the 30th anniversary of Beast Wars.
Yep, next year. And Evan said that they want to do some stuff for fans during another interview. So hopefully we could see Polar Claw finally, or Leader Class, Depth Charge, and Rampage.
I hate to be that one dude. Give me a new Quick Strike.
Yeah, a deluxe. Deluxe strike.
I loved that goober in that show. Give me a new up-to-date figure of that. Now, you'd make me happy. You'd make me so happy.
But want to show this before we leave, because this is what I wanted from DNA from the jump. So you know how they did their Prime upgrade and Motormaster? There we go. So, show animated Motormaster here with the Legacy Senecons merging towards them. And there we have animated Menasor. This is a custom done by, let's see.
But the concept is there. I dig it.
Well, by Zodiac 1968340 on TFW. He painted up the upgrade kit to look like Menasor.
Yo, Just pitch that to flipping DNA and have them.
Well, this is the initial design that they had,
Yeah,
and
no,
a lot of people were commenting about it, and they said it's too late, that they wanted the colors to fit this.
But still,
yeah, that's so good.
That is such an ingenious concept. It fits. It still fits the aesthetic, right?
Yeah, and it still looks like it's a proper trailer when in vehicle.
Because like I hate I think I said this before, but not everything can be like. As much as I love combiners, sometimes style can be style needs to rule.
Yeah.
And this is one of those cases of like just let the style of Transformers animated just take over, dude, because this looks so well.
And so here's all the paint that they use, as well as, I guess, tape. I'd have to look up.
That's foiling tape. That's like kind of think like it's.
I see it right there on the forums. Okay. Yeah, this just looks incredible.
Yeah, this looks amazing.
So yeah, if I get this upgrade, I'm definitely gonna have to get these paints and
immediately look at DNA like, do this. We'd give you money.
Yeah, I forgot he's got those missile pods.
God bless it. People want,
and they even, I don't know if DNA did this or if it was this fan, but they gave him a new sleeper cab.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And not to mention and also some like bonus points for the effects.
Mm-hmm.
Like the whooshes and all that. Like I've been seeing more and more people lately taking those whooshes and doing like really good stuff with them. What the heck is this?
So this is a Rigorous, the female, I guess, medic or wrecker using from the Masterpiece Trailbreaker, using the reactivate Soundwave mold.
Oh, okay.
And it looks really good. Just kind of going over some.
I said we're actually good at stopping point right now because we're at 2.5 hours and.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Final thing there, okay, like 86 Jazz and Bumblebee didn't have their vehicles with having to ask the license of their company. Well, the thing with that is, with Studio Series Bumblebee, it's like a stylized vehicle that doesn't look like a Beetle or a Porsche.
Yeah.
It has a few elements, but at the end of the day, it's just a super deformed penny racer car.
Yeah.
Same thing with Jazz. It's not a Porsche, but it looks a lot like a Porsche.
It's close enough because like the cartoon style takes over. And thanks to the cartoon style taking over, it deforms the car enough for them to have I guess I could coin the term license ambiguity. If you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So they can say, hey, it looks like a Porsche, but it's not a Porsche.
So they're going to Austin Powers gold number it.
Yeah, I was just going to say the flipping Godzilla, like, run, we should run. Look, it's Godzilla. No, due to intellectual properties, it is not. Still, we should run like a Godzilla. Even though it's not. Oh, yeah, exactly. That's exactly where we're going with this.
I mean, it's the same thing with, was it Dino from, or Mirage from Studio Series? Like, it's not a Ferrari. It just kind of looks like one. Same with
they had to get
Sideways. It's not an Audi, but if you squint a little bit, it is.
If you turn on the blur filter, you can make it looks like an Audi. I'm saying this because Aces Profile needs to be taking notes from both of those figures as a new mold. Well, the 86 Prowl mold is just the Earth Siege mold. Yeah,
but I'm in agreement that it definitely needs a new mold, especially with all the translucent that was on the Earthrise.
Yeah.
I mean,
well,
if they spruce it up a little bit, they could like just retool the Prowl mold a little bit and reissue it with no clear plastic. Because even though on the dead version, it still looks great. I just don't like how he's stuck with the blue streak head where it's all smooth.
Well,
like he needs those little side vents like the Siege figure had.
Yeah, like the dead version's fine. Like the way they handled the dead version, like there's no clear plastic. So as long as I get rid of that and just like remold the head, they'd be fine.
And I've been saying it for the past few years. If you're gonna have clear parts, make them a separate insert.
Yep.
Like we don't need a whole. That's the whole big one of the big reasons why tracks sucked. That and the side panels on the legs.
Oh my god, they don't have any clearance. I don't know how that got past
Well,
the
it's not
design.
that. It's just they don't stay attached. Like his legs will flop around.
Oh.
What's
Don't
funny
jinx
is I
me. I
say
haven't had
that,
a
yet
problem
I
yet.
still want a loud pedal repaint. The black diachrome colors.
Yeah.
But anyways, I think that's just a good point to stop.
Yeah.
We'll possibly be doing this either next Saturday or the following week on the 8th. So just keep an eye out. We'll try to figure things out as they happen.
Yeah, I'm going to steal a segment from my streams. All right. Because like since you don't know when we're going to since you don't know when exactly we're going to go live, be sure to subscribe to his channel and ring that bell, because when you do ring that bell, it'll notify you both on your desktop, your phone, and your email when we do go live. And since these podcasts are random, that'd probably be one of the better ways to get notified when we do go live.
Yeah, because these are kind of impromptu. Like a few days before it happens, I'll hit them up and be like, "Hey, you want to do the stream?" Like, yeah. And then the night before, I get all the tabs lined up.
Yep. Or like me, I made my tier list like literally like an hour before we started.
Well, see, I tried because I had to send it to you again because I had to remake it because the pictures got all scrambled. And I wanted to try to sort them by the toy line.
Sometimes that happens with tier list maker when the pictures there's just so much. It there's when tier list tries to load so many pictures, there are a chance of them not being in order, because it's just like tier list doesn't care. It's because it knows eventually you're gonna make.
I think it goes by name because this time I had to rename each picture 001, 002.
God bless it.
That took about an hour to do. And my fingers were starting to cramp.
Still, it's nice to be on these streams chatting with you guys. It is Daniel, and it was actually really nice for my subscribers to pop up too. I'm definitely gonna be sharing every time I go live. I'll definitely be sharing it in my chat. I don't know if they're still here or not, but let's see. Hold on, where's my window? Oh, okay, it's just Daniel. So I'm guessing my subs must have clicked off for it by now.
Yeah,
but still, like, it was nice to have my subs here.
Yeah, hopefully we can both get some more viewers on here. Hopefully they can. I don't know. Like I said, I tagged someone in our Telegram group, so maybe someone will reach out to us so we can have a third person, or I can reach out to Rick again.
Yeah.
But yeah, that pretty much does it for this stream. Like, we got over everything we needed to. Got over our tier list. So yeah, why don't you tell everyone where they can find you?
You guys can find me at Werewolf Finder for my toy reviews and Werewolf Finder Gaming for my gaming reviews, which, like I mentioned before, we are currently streaming through all the Transformers console games, and we are currently on Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. We just completed the Autobot campaign, but we are going to go back and do some grinding to just to wrap some things up, and then we'll head on to the Decepticon campaign. And we are, oh my god, I found out I had to so not only did I find out I had to add 2 games onto that list, to the console game list, but my chat has decided that when I play Rise of the Darkspark, I am not playing the superior Xbox One version. I am to be playing the much inferior, more buggy Xbox 360 version. So that's going to be fun when I eventually get to that, which is in 2 games. Yay!
Well, I'm going to pull a spot and be like, well, good luck with that.
Exactly. I gave them the power to decide, so they decided for me. So, that's going to be fun.
Yeah. So much for the old GameStop model of power to the players.
Here's your neat fact of the day. By the way, we found the chat reminded me of this. Did you guys know that in a very weird way, Transformers, Disney, and Lucky Charms are connected?
What?
Yeah, it's a simple but very weird way. How Transformers, Disney, and Lucky Charms are all connected is that we share a voice actor. Daniel Ross, who voices Starscream in Transformers the game, also voices Lucky
Oh
the
yeah, he's Donald
Leprechaun.
Duck,
Yeah, and he voices, and I found out he's the third only person to voice Donald Duck.
and he's Lucky the Leprechaun.
Yep. And
Well, I mean, you could say that about how Transformers, SWAT Cats, and Rocko's Modern Life are all connected.
I said what?
Charlie Adler.
Is he a voice actor?
Yeah, he's Starscream in the Michael Bay movies. He's Ed and Bev Bighead in Rocko's Modern Life, and he's T-Bone in SWAT Cats. He's also Cow and Chicken and Red Guy.
Oh my god, I know. He comes across my TikTok page. The dude is ripped.
Yeah.
Holy, there's he does his TikToks making the voices as he's working out, and like, how is this old man this ripped? How is he more ripped than not? I'm like, what the?
Or I could also say the same thing about let's see, Transformers, Animaniacs, Jimmy Neutron are all connected because of Rob Paulson.
Yeah. Okay.
Rob Paulson has Slingshot.
Thanks for the fun fact, guys. You're welcome. Okay, let's do one. I'll do one more, then we can wrap this up. All right. Because we can do this all day. How is?
Captain America?
Huh?
What are you, Captain America?
I can do this all day. Yeah. I'm a movie trivia dude. I can't do this all day. Okay, so how is Transformers, Has-Been Hotel, and Spawn connected?
Oh, Keith David.
Okay.
Grimlock and Earthspark. Then Husk and well, he was Spawn.
Oh, actually, I wasn't. I come to. Okay, so. Damn it! I'm trying to stutter. Keith David playing Grimlock and Earthspark wasn't his first Transformer project.
Really?
Yes.
Oh wait, what was?
He played Barricade in both the
DS
and the DS version of Barricade in the Transformers the games.
I forgot about that.
Oh, you can when I got to his parts in Transformers the games, you can definitely tell that this was a very quick paycheck for him because he was not giving his A game. He was definitely okay, guys, let's just get in here and get it done.
Well, the DS version of Barricade sounded better than the console.
The console? I haven't played the DS version yet, so we'll
DS?
see when I eventually get to that. Huh?
The DS.
No, that's what I'm saying. I haven't played that version yet.
Oh, I thought you said the PS, like PlayStation.
No, DS. I haven't played the DS version. Like the only movie game I played on DS was for Dark of the Moon. So yeah, that we'll eventually get to that.
Yeah, there's so many voice actors from my childhood in Transformers stuff.
How are okay? Here's a good. Oh no, I broke another piece. How are Power Rangers and Transformers connected?
Oh, the live action Power Rangers movie where the kid said, "Sorry, Bumblebee."
Nope. Johnny Young Bosch played Bumblebee in War for Cybertron. Johnny Young Bosch was the. Huh?
Who was he in Power Rangers?
He was the second Black Ranger in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Oh.
He was Adam.
Like, I know him from other stuff, mostly like Code Geass, but
yep.
I need to watch that again. I love that anime.
And what was it? Jason David Frank, Tommy Oliver himself was he played Cerebros in the Titans Return anime.
Yeah. Oh, well, then how are Transformers and Star Trek connected?
Oh God. I don't know.
Will Wheaton. He was Perceptor.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah, come on. Let's
Sheldon's nemesis.
Okay, yeah, let's wrap this up because we can keep going all day with this.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So you can find me everywhere at Daltonian95. Again, I will put the link to my tier list down below if you guys want to do one of your own. Again, I'll probably fix it and remove the. Well, no, because just ignore the second snarl. I'll probably add the. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But yeah, just do your own, share it with us. whether you're in Alan's group following him, just send him your screenshots or saved images of your tier list, or send them to me on my Twitter. So, also, I will say I do have some items that are going up on my eBay sale, just getting rid of some stuff, trying to get some extra money. So, keep an eye out for that. Shameless plug. We'll catch you guys in the next one, either next week or the following week. So long, take care, and just remember, Beast Wars.